You know with KD, the laughing stock niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
And we are at the lab.
Yes.
Oh, welcome everybody to another episode of the Squishy Logic after a slight sabbatical. Is that the right word? Hiatus.
Hiatus, sabbatical, either works.
And who is that voice that you recognise? That is me. It's me. It's your comedian babyface KD.
KD.
Joined by.
I wouldn't say KD. That's KKKD.
Oh, I'm taking it back. And I'm joined by the man, the head pope of the comedy parish, the Nath One man himself, Mr. Nathan Parish.
Yes, indeed.
And let's see our beautiful faces. There we go.
Yes.
It's a little bit warm still in Birmingham.
Yes.
So hopefully it'll be one of the last times we come from Birmingham, because I am getting out of this city because it is falling apart.
Yes.
Legitimately falling a goddamn apart.
Disintegrating before your very eyes, being taken up by the land that it once came from.
I don't know about that. I think it's more being taken up by land. Well, not even by land, by people that come from another land more than anything.
Yeah, that is one thing as well.
That's not the issue, though. I don't mind that.
No, again, like you grew up with people
Yeah.
from different cultures all the time. There is a difference occurring at the moment, which I'm not sure quite what the primary resource or cause of the issue is, but it does seem quite linked to funds being very vastly misused.
Yeah. Or just God knows how they make such a mess with the money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if somebody can figure out there how a council goes bankrupt twice
in a year.
I say in a year as well. Like, it's like, you know, like different ends of the year.
Yeah.
It was like within a couple of months.
Yeah.
At the most.
They went, we're bankrupt, but don't worry, we got it sorted. And then they're like, shit, sorry guys, fumbled it again.
We're going to go bankrupt again, actually, you know. Why not? I think it might be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're moving away from the land of broken promises to a land of hope and glory.
Hope and glory,
Mm-hmm.
otherwise known as Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
Well, outside Oxford, yeah. I'll be nearer to where you are,
Yeah.
and just with a much better comedy scene. Like we've
I'm not going to lie, it's going to be nice for me to only have to drive like an hour to do a podcast.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And also I'm hopefully going to be getting a job in Cheltenham, so I'm not going to have to drive to work all the time. So my car might actually see the end of the fucking decade.
Maybe. Well, are we 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might actually get there this time. I got that car about 4 years ago, right? It had 25,000 miles on it. Guess how many it's got on it now?
I don't know.
110.
Damn. How have you gone down from 25,000 to 110 miles?
110,000.
Yeah,
Carl, come on.
Come on, guy.
Hey, guy. It's my podcast. I mean...
I have no idea where I put my drink in. I brought a can in. No idea where I put it. I swear I didn't leave it in the other room, because I remember coming in and being like, okay, where am I going to put this? Oh, yeah, blah, blah. And whatever I did too good of a job. It'll come off. I'm sure I'll find it.
eventually.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
He found it.
Freaking
He found it.
Fucking bum. So today, though...
You haven't even introduced me. I'm Nathan.
Yeah, I
the
did.
man of oh, did you?
Yeah, I said head pope of the comedy parish, and Mr. Nath One man.
Oh, sorry, I missed that entirely. I
I
was too
forgot to
busy.
say-
I had something I wanted to joke
Oh, you
about,
go.
and I was too busy focusing on that.
I forgot to include the voices bit, to be fair.
Right? Yeah. I can
But-
do a voice.
You can do a voice?
I can do a voice.
You were right there.
I did a voice recently,
You did? I was about
did.
to mention that.
Yeah,
like we've been in Oxford again
yeah.
recently.
and I started off simple with an Australian accent.
Which I
I
really
thought-
like that bit.
Yeah, everyone can chill with an Australian accent. No one has a problem with that. I then moved up to a black American accent in the form of Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I did a bit of walking in between, which I felt was quite good. And then I thought I'd try to push it. I try and see how far the
You done Death Goldblum as well.
I did Death Goldblum as well, but I tried to push it and see how far I could go right at the end, and I did Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone was on board. Not everyone, but more than I was expecting to be on board were on board. I think I can make that bit work.
Yeah. Mate, you never know. It might have been the fact that it was like, because sometimes having too good of an accent is bad. Or, sorry, too good of impersonation. You needed that little bit.
Also, those people, like, I don't think those people actually know what Bruce Lee sounds like. That is exactly what Bruce Lee sounds like.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it, yeah.
Maybe I need a more relevant example. You know?
What, similar kind of person? Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan, maybe. Yeah.
There is that IP man, but I don't think many people know.
Yeah, no, not a lot of people know what Donnie Yen sounds like.
Is that the fella? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Although I
don't know his
could
name.
do that. Is that I am one with the force is with me. I am one with the force is with me.
Oh, the thing to
I am one with the force is with me.
Yeah, what's that?
He says that he's in fucking Star Wars Rogue One.
Bruce Lee.
Donnie
Yen.
Oh.
And he sounds like that as well. He sounds like, because he sounds like Bruce Lee then.
Yeah, it's basically the same. It's similar.
Donnie
Yen's a little bit more like restrained than Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's a little bit more theatrical.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Lee was always like, the whole thing with that, you'll become the cup, that kind of thing. Whilst Donnie Yen's more like, you'll become the cup.
Of course you're the fucking cup. Come on, get over it.
You just become the cup, dude.
You are the cup.
It's not that hard. Just become the cup. I love Donnie Yen. He's fucking awesome, dude.
Well, there you go. You could think about that. You could always talk about like him and Bruce Lee having a conversation.
Yeah. He's like you need to become the cup, and he's like, don't become the cup, dude. Just be you, okay? You's fine. You don't need to become a cup.
Yeah, you can be like, you got Bruce Lee, who was the more theatrical version of Johnny. And then you've got this guy.
And you got Donnie Yen, who's just like, dude, just calm down, all right?
But then,
okay.
you know what you should have? Right at the end of it, you're like, but then you get the angry elder coming over.
I think at that point, I lose the crowd.
Depending on the crowd.
Yeah, depending on the crowd.
You go and do that at the comedy worship, they'll give you a standing ovation.
Oh, yeah, they will. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Bush, maybe. Depends how much emphasis you put on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I could get away with that.
Yeah, I could probably. I'll find a way.
I feel like you could do that, man.
As I said, I wanted to find the edge, and I think I found exactly where the edge is, and now I get to play with it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's one place you got to. Yeah. That might be too far, sure.
It might be.
For some crowds, anyway. That's all. It's not too far. It's not.
No.
But some crowds might perceive it.
Might think it of that way.
Or over half.
Which is part of what that whole bit's about.
Yeah.
The whole point of that bit is to just relax your creases, guys. People sound this way.
Yeah. If anything, it's more racist to get offended
because then you're saying, look, you can't handle it because you're less capable of handling an impression than, say, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Or
These
Jeff
people
Goldblum.
don't need defending by you. They're perfectly capable, normal human beings who just happen to sound like that.
It's like, if you go over like to different countries, and
they love it when you do it.
And when you do cultural appropriation, not cultural appropriation, it's buying their goods.
Yeah, and also they go like, but America's been like invading us with all their culture for years. It's nice to see our culture being represented somewhere else.
Yeah.
And also, like, literally, there's been loads of comedians who go like, I go and do the Indian accent in front of a lot of people in India, and they're like, that is fantastic. I love that shit, man. That is brilliant.
Yeah, everyone loves having the piss taken out of him, especially if they like comedy, which is why they'd be watching most of the time.
Exactly, dude.
And they're the only ones you want to care about anyway.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to fucking black my face up or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything stupid like that.
Because you understand the basic levels of what's actually okay and isn't.
Exactly. But an impression is an impression is an impression.
You're not going to be able to get cancelled for that.
Exactly.
There's just no way you will be cancelled.
There'll be certain people who go, I don't think that's okay. And I'll be like, you're welcome to have that opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to it. In no way is a true thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you'd have to see, like, if more crowds... I don't see why a crowd would have an issue with that over and over, Yeah.
I've just got to tweak it a little bit. I've got to give myself more of a runway.
Yeah. And that's, if you add in, like, the angry Japanese guy at the end, then it makes everything else seem lesser.
Yeah.
Much more racist one at the end.
Yeah.
Focus on that.
Yeah.
If it's not, though, once again, it is just literally, there are people that sound like that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way around it. Maybe.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, maybe. Bit of a stereotypical version of the
thing.
language.
I try and avoid
I don't know
the
Japanese.
stereotypes.
I'm sorry.
If I really wanted to be offensive during that whole bit, I would have just done a really offensive version of a Chinese voice. You know? Yeah, yeah. I could have done the whole fucking thing with my eyes and shit, but I didn't.
Exactly. You don't need visual cues.
No.
See, when you start going visual, it's almost that's when the issue is.
For me, that is the issue. Yeah, that's when it starts feeling a bit wrong. Yeah.
Because I feel like, like you said, the accents is on the line. No one can really argue that. But the other stuff, the visual stuff, that's over. Yeah. That's over the line.
And it's like as well, they go like, oh well, you can't do that because the British oppressed the Indians for years. It's like, yeah, well, what do you think happened to the Irish, motherfucker? It's suddenly fine to do this and go, oh, toy, I'm drinking the whiskey and I'm so pissed off my face, I need to get myself a potato. That's absolutely fine, but me going, cool. Good afternoon, sir, how are you doing? I am here from D&D support. I am here to give you all of the needs sorted for you today. That's offensive.
Turning it up again. Turning it up and turning it on again.
It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Same level of oppression, same level of British dickishness.
Yeah, and arguably India's doing better now. Mm-hmm. Much better than Ireland.
Yeah,
Ireland's still just setting fire to itself all the time.
And been fucked over by the whole Brexit thing.
Yeah,
because they've got an open border because we've got an open border essentially next to them, which they have to have an open border because of the agreement.
Oh, is into the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really strange. That is
so fucked.
But they technically agreed to it, I guess.
Yeah, but that's because they need that for the peace agreement
between
North and South Ireland.
You say that though, arguably, that might just make it easier for the immigrants to go into Ireland to get out and go to England and stuff with that open border.
I think the problem is most of them are going through England, then they're going into Northern Ireland, and then they're finding out that there's not that much opportunity there, and they're just going down into Ireland as well.
Oh, yeah, I bet there's less.
But they're all bleeding through eventually to different places. It's
I think
it starts off as like mainly in London and Birmingham and places like that, and then it starts to spread out as opportunity starts to dwindle.
Yeah, I suppose that kind of makes sense because I felt like I heard that they also come in at the south of Ireland, but I'm thinking about how that would work now. It's a really strange way to go unless you're purposely just trying to go around England.
It's probably easy to sort of avoid borders to a certain border crossings less, because if London's going to be patrolled as shit, if you're coming out of Spain going all the way around and coming into the side of fucking Ireland, I bet you that the British don't give a fuck and that Ireland's just left to do it by themselves. Yeah, definitely. Which means that they probably bleed through that way as well.
I mean, no one helps us as well, ain't it? So someone needs to stand up and actually just be the good guy first of all. I will help you.
Yeah.
And then you got Poland doing its thing.
Yeah.
Whereas anyone comes over our borders, we're shooting them dead.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And again, it's the thing of if you have papers and there's a border officer and you're like, hi over there, I've lost, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where's the border crossing? They'll probably go, don't worry, just go down there, just stay away from the fence, everything's fine.
Yeah.
But
if you can speak English.
Yeah, well, I have a translator. But at the very worst, that's what's going to happen. Just don't try and cross over a border without people knowing that you're doing that. I think that's a perfectly legitimate thing to say.
We're giving this advice now, though, but they might not be able to understand us. I mean, I would argue that anyone is planning
Well, they can now with our translator thing.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, we haven't got it on or anything. No, we could put a video out just for this bit in
Polish.
I was going to say in Arabic.
Oh, dear. I saw a thing, apparently they're having to hand out leaflets to people coming in to the country now from the Home Office that literally say, by the way, women have equal rights here. Female genital mutilation is illegal in this country. You can't do this. You can't. You have to have consent.
I guess they do need to be told this because a lot of them don't seem to get that when they come over.
It's bizarre to me that that's a thing that has to be said.
But it doesn't surprise. I mean, the fact that they think it would be okay to do over here.
Yeah.
But they do it, so I guess they're just trying to be like, well, we'll at least tell them it's bad.
Yeah, because then at least we've said it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's all that matters.
We've done our due diligence. We've made them aware of the law.
I don't think this is a case of everyone who's immigrating to the UK. There's probably a lot of people who are lovely fucking people, very well educated, and would be a fantastic, benefit to our society. And those people should definitely be allowed to come in and stay. Mm-hmm. But you do kind of need to check who the fuck's coming in before you let them in. Not after you've let them in and they're somewhere you're not quite sure where.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. It's so stupid.
I don't understand why this is a thing that people argue against. It's not impossible to do this. And I'm open to like a certain amount of immigration. I was pro-immigration for years and years and years. But I've got to a point, again, where like people who never talked about it before are now talking about it as an issue.
Yeah, so true, yeah. Lots of them. And this is the thing, like, this happens, and then, like, you have certain cities that really take the brunt of it. Like, Birmingham isn't the only one, but Birmingham's a big one.
Birmingham, London, Manchester.
I wouldn't say London as much from what I'm hearing, though.
I think places like Bristol a bit as well.
Because Birmingham's, like, apparently got a higher population now of, like, Asian people than one particular... Like, everybody else has been over white people.
Surprise me,
It's to be honest, though, it's a really...
It's a bit of that. It's like that episode where Cartman's at the water park and he's like, even the authorities are minorities at my water park.
I will say though that the statistics they use are a bit warped because it's like white people and then everyone else grouped together. It's
exactly,
like, well,
as one minority.
Yeah,
it's like, that's not how it. Yeah. It's the old school British way when we had an empire. Well, there's British, and then there's the foreign.
Yeah.
And that's why you'd have British generals going like, well, you're French, and he's Swahili, so talk the foreign.
You're the same. Basically, it's not wrong. That's pretty much the same mentality going by that kind of stuff. You got a place so like Luton, I've heard, has been kind of destroyed as well. Like it's just. Well, yeah, just the same thing.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like we said, there shouldn't even be what fully does it as well, because I don't understand how they've lost so much money at the same time through it all.
Yeah.
And how...
Again, that is definitely a huge factor.
Got to be a factor in it.
Because that's the thing. It's like people go, oh, well, you can't say it's all that. I'm not saying it's all that. I'm saying there's loads of factors, and that is a factor.
Yeah, that's literally what we just said, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just that. That's got to be a huge factor because that's happening at the same time. Yeah. So it just has to be.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you also got not enough houses for everyone coming over. You see homeless people everywhere, which I hate, man.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like in one of the... Well, we used to be one of the richest countries in the world. Especially considering our size, that should be impossible.
Yeah.
It should be impossible.
Because it's so small, we should be able to take care of it.
Yeah.
I mean, our new PM has said that he's going to end homelessness.
Yeah, I'm so down with that.
Yeah, he said
no one's ever done that before. No one's ever tried.
No one had no idea.
No.
To be fair, though, man, it would be so easy to sort out.
You just build more houses.
Even that, just to have no one being homeless, even if you had, just emergency places for people when they need
shelters and shit.
Yeah. It'd be so easy. Just take certain buildings.
But all of the shelters are like, well, you can't come in if you're taking this drug or that drug, or if you do this or that or the other. And it's like, well,
if you're gonna
do you want these people to sleep somewhere or not? Do you want them to have some kind of supervision where if something goes wrong, you can do something about it or not?
You're not going to say that we'll let them do this stuff, but
no,
we can't just, we'll not kick them out if we find out that they are. Unless they're being violent, then maybe we'll.
I still think that the idea of like a sort of treatment room is a good idea. Somewhere where someone, if they want to take heroin, can go, and it's a safe environment. But at the same time, while they're there, you give them literature on, look, this is what it's doing to your body.
Yeah.
These are the options we can do to help you get out. Yeah, because otherwise you don't have that opportunity.
That's a really good idea, actually. Yeah. I mean, I suppose they don't have that. They have like the methadone program, which is somewhat good.
Yeah, it does sort of help, but there's other ones.
They've still got to get to that point,
which are just full-on blockers. They just stop the opiates from working at all. What? It's like an opiate blocker that they can give them that literally it stops it from working in your system.
Yeah, doesn't that help with withdrawal as well?
It does also help with withdrawal as well, yeah.
Because that's one of the main things about people. I've heard that a lot. People are afraid, because of withdrawal and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But ultimately, I think that's way healthier attitude to it than like, well, if you can't not do it for an evening, then you can't sleep somewhere.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, it's messed
These
up,
people
man.
are having the worst possible time. Give them a bed. Just a bed, dude.
And I've heard, like, apparently the next winter, because that El Nino thing is going to be, like, a super cold winter as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, oh, man, they need to sort something out before that, because it's going to lose so many people again.
Yeah.
It's just it's really messed up.
It shouldn't be happening.
Nah, it shouldn't be, man. Like you said, we're way too advanced to be country for that.
Yeah.
Well, we should be, but we're not apparently.
Apparently not, no.
But
Brexit did fuck us. It fucked us hard, man.
Brexit did, yeah.
It really did.
I mean, I say that, I don't super know, but yeah, I know it did, because it all seemed to go from that way.
Yeah.
I mean, many countries get fucked up and then don't seem to get sorted out when they get the money or the means or anything.
But at the same time, I have seen legislation being pushed through in European courts that makes me go like, well, I wouldn't have enjoyed having that be forced upon me if I was still part of the European Union.
Yeah.
There's certain, like, banking laws, certain security laws and things like that where it feels like a little bit of government overreach. You know?
Yeah, sure is.
Like,
but that's the thing though as well. Like, when the government doesn't help, it gets left to, like, other people.
Yeah.
For example, if that happens and it gets left to Mr. Beast, that might not go too well.
That might not be fantastic.
Have you heard about all this current controversy now?
No.
Over the Team Water stuff again?
Oh, okay.
When he got he raised, along with Adin Ross, XQC, and I think a few others, like 53 million, which apparently is like 53,000 years of clean water for that place.
Holy shit.
He about like a year and a half ago, something like that now. No evidence of any wells being built.
Oh, no, I do remember hearing about
None.
this. Yeah, because we talked about it last time, and I literally just listened to that podcast again.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I like to listen back for ideas for clips and shit.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Beast one. Yeah. It's gone further than that now.
Yeah.
Because they hadn't heard anything. Mr. Beast then apparently released some information about
where it had been spent.
It showed photos basically of one well that had
Right.
been done, and it's like 53 million. You said it would be more than one.
Yeah, I don't think a well alone costs
Yeah.
53 million. How far down are you going? Is this the Russian boring project?
And then there's,
Are they trying to get down to the core of the earth?
yeah,
Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe it's just a giant fucking, like, ruse the entire time and he's about to pull a Dr. Evil. Preparation H.
I could see it. Let's have a look, because I've seen resource.
I wonder if in the FAQs it's got, no, it's not a scam.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not sure what there's a website where you can go onto it and see some of the stuff that they've been doing.
WaterAid's a different thing. WaterAid America is a whole different vibe.
Yeah, I saw Team Water, to be honest. It's still on here.
Oh,
look.
it's Team Water on WaterAid. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, look, Colombia and the power. What's this? It's to help to donate. See, I can't see where it is exactly. You might be on here.
Right,
too.
I built 100 wells in Africa. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was the video. He didn't. In November, Mr. Beast launched a 100 Wells campaign. We are proud to say this has been one of our most empowering and impact-driven projects to date. All these water projects you see below are fully operational and provide not only clean water, but empowerment to the communities they serve. Today, with Team Water, we're building on that momentum to reach our goal of providing access to clean water to over 2 million people. So they haven't done 100 already. That's their plan, I guess.
Excuse me. No, they say we constructed. They say they've done 100.
Yeah, they keep saying it.
So they've got 100. No, so let's go over those things. There's numbers on each one of those countries.
But this might be, if I think correctly, though.
So in Kenya, they've built 330.
Where are they? Okay, I think if I remember correctly, though, if you look at these, where's the pause? There it is. I think when they show a plaque in a minute on some of them. Okay, I'm not going to do it on this one.
Yeah, but let's look for visual cues of it being the same place.
Well, It's
Well,
not
those
even
all
that.
look like the same ones. Go down. That looks like the same one twice.
Well, maybe not though. There's a worse problem, and I know they're on here somewhere, but this doesn't seem to be on these. That they show there's like a little plaque on a lot of them. I swear they're here somewhere.
Right.
On this website, it looks like it. Let's go to a different place. But basically, this was all done. The Team Water stuff was all done 2025. Yeah,
Right.
2025. These were all done in 2023. So, just pre that.
I mean,
The
so
one
one
from
of those
these.
says 2022. Go up.
What?
Want it? Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go down. Down. There, up.
Oh, on here.
On that bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, estimated drought deaths. My apologies.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies.
I'm trying to find somebody. Obviously, on the bit that I showed, they were
This
only
all says
showing them
2025,
ones.
2025.
Last check-in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a when
It's
it was
not
built.
when it actually was built.
Doesn't say when it is. There were plaques on a lot of them. It must have been the ones that they shown just because they're the ones that you could actually get a good idea as to when they were made. Oh, what's that there? Well, it doesn't mean anything. It's a GPS camera. Okay, no, like it's not going to do it. But genuinely though, like I was watching something and it was like showing them all, and it was just a bunch of plaques. It was XQC.
Yeah.
Streaming, and he was looking at him saying like, look at all these wells that have been built. It's not, what you're on about. And each one, he wasn't paying that much attention when he zoomed in onto the plaque, and each one to 2023. And then he's like, the people watching must have told him or something. He was like, what are they? And he started looking for them all. He was like, oh, okay, these are the old ones then. So I guess the new ones are somewhere else.
I mean, it's not great, is it?
And realistically, shouldn't the two people that were involved in building that money up,
Yeah.
doing it with them, not only shouldn't they get like some of the credit too, but shouldn't they at least be told rather than having to look at the same way on Twitter like everyone else?
Yeah.
Shouldn't they, at the very least, have some information or something?
I mean, how much of it is actually going to the charity as well? Because to be a charitable organisation in America, you can give away 10%. And still call yourself
Yeah.
a charitable organisation.
Well, Mr. Beast is all about like apparently, that he is broke because he's always using all his money and stuff. So apparently
Right.
with this, he's just using everything in it,
Right.
And
I mean, if he could get, what would be great? A Louis Theroux on it.
that would be really
That
good.
would be great on it. And so when did they actually build this well? That seems like quite a long time before Mr. Beast was involved.
I think he was involved.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, look, these plaques here. This is it. I'll pause it when it gets near.
2023.
2023.
Lone Wells of Life. It doesn't even have it on.
Yeah.
Oh, with love from Mr. Beast, though, it does say.
Yeah. But
So,
still, these aren't from that
these
money.
aren't the ones after they got that big influx of
Nope.
money. No, you're
2023.
right. You're very much right.
Oh, I'm glad that I've managed to find them at least, so I'm being legit here.
Yeah.
Oh, too far. 2023. As well, number 795.
It's not a good look, is it?
And that's number 795
Right.
in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like these all say, look, June 2025. So those other ones could have easily been the same because they've still got the same check-in stuff.
Okay, so what's going on here?
You know what I'm saying? Like, even look at that, the most recent
Maybe it's
one.
just
actually.
a giant Mr. Beast. Like,
Scam. This is the most recent one on here, or the top one anyway. So you're seeing the most recent.
dude, it's full. Why are you still pumping?
2023, even the most recent ones.
Oh dear. That's not good.
And the only ones that have got some information about the date on there that you can see, they're 2023. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
That's
I'm
what
not
he's
saying anything
He's
more
not
than
saying
that.
anything else, but he is saying that.
Yeah, I am definitely saying that
Yeah.
though. Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
Allegedly, I'm saying that. That sounds like something fucking Fauci would say.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying that though, because
Allegedly, I'm saying that.
his response to Adin Ross asking about stuff was a cease and desist, threatening legal action as well.
Oh, fucking hell, that's never a good look.
Yeah, I'm saying, that's
You
really
don't
not a
want to
good
be
look.
starting with that. You don't want to be starting with legal action. That always makes you look guilty as sin.
Especially when you're apparently giving all your money to a charity and then you're also paying for legal bills at the same time.
Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't
So
good.
none
Can I
of
have
this
the
is good,
tap,
is
by the
it?
way,
Yeah.
before I forget?
None of this is good, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, it's such a bad look.
This is a bad look.
And it shouldn't be hard for him to just get photos taken of these wells that he says have been built.
Well, you'd think.
And couldn't he just say, oh no, there was some legal issues and we just had to wait a bit longer to get them done annoyingly. Bullshit, this stuff is. But no, you keep saying they've been built.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's very much evidence of that.
I mean, look, the evidence that in Uganda, definitely not at least.
Yeah.
They've been having this since 2023. Maybe that was the idea. He was going to try and pass a load of them off.
Or
allegedly.
maybe what we don't understand is he's actually found a way to send money back in time.
True.
Yeah.
Could be. That would be a really good thing to say to the IRS when they check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you know what? No, it's not laundering.
Yeah.
It's time travel.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, technically I've already paid the tax in this in 1979.
Yeah. So, cool. Yeah, it was a good idea, though. You could do that. Go back in time, and put it away somewhere.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, man. That is one of the dumbest things I've ever fucking heard, but there we go.
Yeah, that is.
Christ, how does he think that no one would have checked?
Oh, I forgot to put them on the thingy, but it doesn't matter. You wouldn't be able to see them very well.
Yeah, it
on
doesn't
the
matter.
stream
Just
anyway.
go and check it yourself. It's very easily seeable.
Yeah.
It took us, 5 minutes?
Yeah, you go on the Uganda ones, it comes up straight
Well, not
away.
even half an hour into the podcast.
It was-
That was incredibly easy to find.
beastphilanthropy.org. Go onto the Uganda one at least, and then look at any of them, even the most recent one.
And it says 2020 Thrizzle.
Oh, look, they got another video there, though, from 2025.
Oh.
Oh, this is number
Well, they can thank them
827.
in 2025 for something that happened in 2023.
My God, man. Fucking mentalness. Why are they including the Daily Mail? Just to make a point that...
Yeah, but it still says 2023 on Youth. It doesn't... Oh,
no,
you
it says
pubes.
2020. Oh, yeah, that's still old, actually.
Yeah.
Because it would have been... Thank you, whatever.
That would have been the 18th of July 2012.
Is it me?
2025.
Or does this look more like a kidnapping video
Yeah, it does a bit.
than a thank you thing? Like
Yeah.
that? I don't know. Especially, you're holding that next to a newspaper with a gun on it as well.
Who shot them?
No,
Maybe
making a
it was
point.
Mr. Beast.
I wonder, he might be seen as like the biggest warlord over there for all we know.
Yeah.
But he controls the internet, any so.
Did I ever tell you about the story of John Frum?
Oh, hold on, sorry. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the story of John Frum?
I have no idea what that is.
I think I don't know if we did it on a podcast at any point, but I was listening to David Attenborough's autobiography, right?
That must be a fun read.
Oh, it's fascinating,
Yeah.
genuinely brilliant.
Foot stomper.
It is actually genuinely good.
Knee smacker,
He
whatever
reads
it's
it himself, and he's actually got quite a good wit in it. He's like genuinely funny.
Oh, you listen to it, do you?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
it's brilliant. But basically, in a bit, he was talking about the fact that some of the tribes who had come across white men but didn't understand where they were getting their technology from, didn't believe that a human could create something as advanced as what that they were coming to them with, and
Well,
they
yeah, to
believed
them.
it was coming from a god, and they believed that they'd figure out who the god was, and his name was John Frum.
Just because so many people were called John
Yeah.
and from.
And from, I don't know, because I think it says from on packages.
Yeah.
You know,
that
and
was
two,
good. Yeah.
You know?
You know what? Actually, you're right there. It's got to be that.
And that seems like where it came from. These
Yeah.
people genuinely believed that there was a god who gave the merchants more than they did because they believed about him. But instead of telling them about the true god of John Frum, they were teaching them about a fake god of the Christianity, who was not the real god where they got all their technology
I see.
from.
Okay, so it's a later time.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're
It was
still trying to-
and there were still people believing this around in the time when fucking David Attenborough was there. So like in the 50s.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They're so
Yeah,
far
So
behind,
far
you know.
away, yeah,
it's like different to them.
Yeah, like they didn't even know World War II happened.
Yeah. Damn. Well, that's simple life though in comparison, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy as well. The more places where people just have less by natural means, you know.
I just want to check something because
they're happier.
They may have known one thing about World War II, and I want to know: was the bomb
that makes sense. That they might
dropped
have
on Hiroshima
Oh yeah.
heard around the world?
No, it wasn't heard all around the world. I don't think most of the world. I know we heard it here.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. So, no, the sound of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima was not heard around the world. In fact, due to the physics of the airburst, many survivors near Ground Zero famously recalled a noiseless flash rather than a deafening roar. That's terrifying.
Maybe could you see the flash around the world more likely then?
So the only explosions historically that did create an explosion loud enough to be heard around the Earth was Krakatoa in 1883, which was literally one of the biggest eruptions ever recorded, and the Tsar Bomba, unsurprisingly, the 500 megaton nuclear bomb test.
Wow, okay. Damn. I feel like if it's going to do that, I feel like there's nowhere safe to test it.
Yeah, the reason is they actually originally wanted to do 1,000 megatons, but technically a gigaton, I suppose. But they were like, actually, there's a real chance, like a 90% chance that would set the atmosphere on fire. And they were like, okay, let's just halve that then.
I feel like I'm hoping that that's just one of them things where they keep saying it might happen, but it really can't happen because they've done it a lot.
Yeah, they say that a lot. I think there's probably something about how the shockwave impacts around it that causes an area where the ignition can't happen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But if you do have a big enough explosion, that will eventually go through it. Like if you have a giant asteroid hit, that will ignite the atmosphere like a flash.
Yeah, like for a moment. It's not going to do the whole atmosphere.
Oh no, it would do the whole atmosphere.
Potentially.
A big enough one would do that. It would have to be massive. It would have to be literally a planet killer.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, we could say that, like, in a sense, because that's just more just being taken over by the fire.
Yeah, exactly. But at that point, it would literally be just burning the entire atmosphere.
Yeah, big enough that it probably just smashed right through us anyway. We wouldn't even
exactly.
notice.
It would just cause a giant, gaping hole in the crust.
Yeah. But it goes slowly.
Like that Kurzgesagt video where they do a thing where they're like, what happened if you detonate every single nuclear weapon on Earth at once in one point? And they do the maths. It's amazing. Bits of the crust start flying into space and then raining back down and igniting the atmosphere from all of the falling hail of burning death.
Oh, I mean, it might look cool then for anyone that manages to not get shut up there, obviously.
Anyone on the moon would be like, that's pretty dope. Not got nowhere to be now, but...
Yeah. I guess to Mars we go.
Yeah.
Up we go to the planet where
Again,
it's
I still, I don't care how much of a douche Elon acts like. And how bad he dances. And he does dance badly. Yeah. But he is still trying to get us to Mars, and I still think that is an important task to do. And if I could be one of the first comedians on Mars, I would therefore corner the market. Genius.
Yeah, but
being the stand-up comedian of Mars, being the Jimmy Carr of Mars.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But the problem is, though, you'd also, if you're the only one there, you'd be the worst. You'd be the best and worst.
I wouldn't be the only one. There'd be other comedians as well. You know, we'd have our own little clique that'd start building.
Well, I see, at first it'd be cool, and then all of a sudden, though, we'd get, the Rogan verse would come over.
Yeah, you definitely get
a Theo Von
over there every now and then.
Yeah. Some of them could be nice and help build up the Mars scene.
Ari Shaffir would be over there in a fucking heartbeat.
He would be.
I'd stand no chance.
He's one of the few immigrants that's cool to come over. We will invite him happily.
Yeah, I'm very happy that Ari Shaffir has chosen to take the UK as his home base of operations for a bit. I'm very pleased with that.
He's very surprised.
I would love to go to a London club and just meet him and just be like, mate, you have been a real inspiration. I want to buy you a drink, and then just leave it at that.
And please never watch a podcast episode about you.
yeah. I don't care. I still love Ari Shaffir.
I do.
I think he's a brilliant comedian.
I do as well. Yeah. I just also acknowledge he has been at certain times in his life.
Absolute
dick, yeah. But I would argue that all the best comedians have.
Yes.
And need to be sometimes.
Yes.
Need to have.
You need to have
lived
a certain degree of fuck you to be a comedian.
Yeah.
You just do.
Mm-hmm.
You know. You can't necessarily give a fuck what people think.
Yeah, because I do hear people all the time say like, oh no, I don't think I could do that. Like, I don't think I could get on stage, even though I think I'm funny. I just don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
Why? It's not that hard.
It's really not. Once you
just
stand up on the stage, you
Yeah.
kind of just have to get on with it at that point.
It is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try now to like chill out as much as I can and stuff, or not
that
get too in my head and
That
just
really
get on
vibed on
stage.
that last one. You were
Yeah,
in
man.
the zone there, man. You were chill. You did these 2 like opening bits, then you hit them with the fucking
the actual
yeah,
material. Yeah, man, and the song at the end. Yeah, that was probably my. I'm not saying it was the best I was done a gig ever, but it could be like
It
my
was
favourite.
comfortable, Yeah.
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah.
Especially as it wasn't like overly practiced stuff. It was
Yeah.
more newer stuff. Yeah.
And I've got 3 sets now.
Yeah.
With like a 5-minute story in one of them that I can just now start fucking
Same, yeah.
vibing with and playing with.
Playing more with it. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, it's good,
Yeah.
man. We're getting.
If we get to the
it's
point,
working.
like by the end of next year, where we've both got like a reasonable half-hour, 40-minute set, we might consider going to like Edinburgh or something.
Yeah, that would be the
Yeah.
kind of time to
Yeah.
look at it.
And you and me go on like a double bill thing, so it's like we can share the cost of it.
Yeah. Maybe the best thing to do.
Yeah.
And I don't see why anyone anyway would want to go and watch a newbie comedian to them,
For
they
a
don't
full
know us.
hour.
Yeah, no one wants that.
We'll just pick our best like half-hour material each and
yeah.
just like ace it in an hour each, in a full hour,
And then you've also got the
Swap who goes on first each night.
say if we get like an hour given to us then of time.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, if we only get an hour, then yeah. But say if we had a bit more, then we could do like 20 minutes of each.
Yeah.
25, and then do like a podcast.
Yeah. Or even just like a vibe thing, like not even call it a podcast, just
Yeah.
record it and like just fuck about.
Maybe still with the table scenario, though. Just
Oh
mix
yeah,
it
yeah,
up a
yeah.
bit,
Yeah. And if there's another comedian about, like, come on, get on stage, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
man. Yeah, because a lot of people have like different like 5-minute openers and stuff
Yeah.
on things, which is always a good idea.
Or
potentially.
if there's just a comedian who's watching in the audience and it's like, do you want to come up on stage, have a
Yeah,
chat?
yeah,
Come on, man, have
yeah.
a fucking chat. What's your show?
And there
you know?
should be.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why
Get a
that would
bit
be
of
that
cross
hard.
promo going. Get them onto the podcast later on.
Yeah. That's definitely the way to do it, in my opinion. Yeah, because I would not want to go and watch.
I almost
one.
forgot I was doing the podcast now when I was talking about that. I was just getting into the fucking idea of it.
Well, let's make sure we don't forget any more, because I've got a bit of a topic to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think doing comedy is unbelievable, then this will shock your world. Oh yeah, these are animals and just natural. Well, no, it's actually animals. Yeah, sorry. That science
Kind of doesn't understand.
doesn't understand, can't explain. It's evolution gone crazy.
Yeah.
Basically, they've all got their own
Evolution
little
gone
superpowers.
wild. It's down at the beach. It's got its tits out and it's had 3 daiquiris.
Oh, you're goddamn right there. Going around on a mobility scooter in Benidorm,
Oh yeah.
fag hanging out the mouth, sun hat
Fucking
on.
baseball cap. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. All right then.
Oh.
It's coming. It's just.
He's trying to find the thing.
There we go.
Technology is being a thing.
Technology is never a friend. Okay, see some. I'm gonna get it now. Okay, so we will start off with the jellyfish that many will say is immortal.
What?
Oh
No, I do know about this. Yeah.
immortal jellyfish. The jellyfish that can basically reset its age.
Yeah.
Species, the Turritopsis dorini. I don't know why I have to have all these Latin names still. I'm past that shit.
I know.
Isn't Latin a dead language at this point?
Science needs to just buck its ideas up at this point. It's almost as bad as the prime ministerial language. In fact, I should put that into the bit. The right honourable gentleman. It's nowhere near as bad in fucking science, where they still use fucking Latin.
It is like
Who
just
the
as
fuck
bad.
still uses Latin apart from Catholics?
Is that what do you too? Fucking hell, that's a great company for science to have, Catholics.
Yeah, Catholics.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a bed you want to be in.
Fucking find a sex towel if you're going to do that. You need to mop up.
I
some
think
stuff.
that's the punchline. That's the bed you want to be in.
Yeah, that's how it would work. So this is commonly called the immortal jellyfish.
Mm-hmm.
It's tiny, smaller than a fingernail, And most animals have a one-way life cycle, so, baby, adult, old, deceased. Okay. Whereas for the Turritopsis, aka the jellyfish, it goes adult, juvenile, adult, juvenile, adult, and then whatever the hell it wants.
Mm-hmm.
Because when badly injured, stressed, starving, or just because it can, it reverts from this adult Medusa stage back towards an earlier baby stage.
It's almost like those people who want to, pretend that they're adult babies, except it actually works.
Yeah, legitimate. Like you actually Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Like, it's got up and down. Like, that would be an interesting, an interesting power to have as a superhero.
Would I want to be able to reset my age?
That was essentially what I was going to ask you in a sec. Like, if you could literally do that.
Yeah.
Because you're not immortal.
No.
Bear in mind. You can
I
still...
pick which age I go to? Do I have to go infant, or can I pick somewhere along the slider?
Oh, that's a question. I don't know.
I mean, you get to make the rule in this situation, as it's only hypothetical.
I would say no, but
it has to go infant.
Shoot back, yeah.
Has to go.
It has to go and
infant.
have an infant necessarily, but there's going to be one set age it goes to.
Like 8 years old.
It says juvenile, so
let's
that's
say
not
eight,
baby.
Let's say 8
yeah,
or 8 or 9.
8 or 9,
like
okay, yeah.
Can I still drink because I've been around for long enough?
Can anyone stop you? I mean, I think so. You'll have ID still.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what are they going to say?
Oh, that would make it so much harder for coppers.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking check the ID. Is this really you? It looks like a 36-year-old man. Well, I reset 4 days ago, officer.
Yeah. They'd have to bring out some, little screens, like a diabetes thing you put on your arm.
Yeah.
Put in something to show you, how long you've had this life for.
Yeah. How long have you been alive? Let me just carbon date you quickly.
Or when was your last...
Yeah. Regen.
Regen, yeah.
If you've not regen before, then you're definitely not old enough to be driving this car, sir.
I mean, it's fair as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I like that idea. No, I could do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty dope. Yeah, I'd like to do it just to piss off the police. Just a fucking 8-year-old slamming a Lamborghini around a fucking...
And if you really, get to the point where you're like, okay, I've been alive too long now, just start becoming like a full-on stunt daredevil person.
Yeah.
Because you can, and then if you really get badly injured, like you said, that's when you revert back.
That's the thing that I don't think people like that Brian Johnson get. The guy who's trying to live for as long as he can and reverse his aging and shit.
Such a,
you understand though that eventually you will die. And if you're not going to die from old age or some kind of illness, then you will die through some form of horrible accident. It's just going to happen eventually over time.
All right, let's go on to the zombie ants then anyway. So the culprit is it's a cordyceps basically.
Yeah, okay.
What you hear from Last of Us.
Yes.
It's actually the Ophiocordyceps fungi.
Well, there's lots of different types of cordyceps, that's the thing.
Well, these are the ones that you've probably heard about a lot. They infect ants and manipulate their behaviour. I didn't realise exactly how they did.
Have you seen the spider one?
No. I saw something on here about there being more.
Oh.
But what's just
the spider one, it's literally like the spider becomes just a fur ball with 8 legs sticking out, and it's just wandering along. There's just this giant fuzzy ball of fungus.
You just make its hair or is it fungus coming out of it?
Oh, it's fungus coming out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. It is horrific.
Oh.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Like one of those fuzzy dog turds that you used to get on the ground. It's spawned legs and it's just wandered off.
Oh,
it's
that's
horrible.
so weird.
It is horrible.
So this is just as horrible as it sounds of it, but maybe not as outwardly horrible.
Yeah.
But probably just as horrible to have though.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like a bear that's got a giant tapeworm sticking out of his ass. I
I've
saw
seen
them on
that,
Joe Rogan.
9 foot of fucking tapeworm hanging out an arse.
I don't want to kill Timothy.
Tapeworm inside. That's like a fucking 20-foot tapeworm. That's bigger than Jaws, motherfucker.
I got something living inside me. So eventually the infected ant begins behaving differently. It grows inside his body more and more. It doesn't say how it gets in, but I'm guessing on food or something like that. Yeah. It leaves its normal environment and starts climbing vegetation, the ant.
Yeah.
It then bites down onto a suitable location and effectively locks its jaw into place. And the ant eventually dies. I'm assuming maybe so that the fungus can get to the ground safely.
Sounds right, yeah. No, so it can spore.
Yeah. That's to get spore out the mouth to the ground and that,
Yeah, but
to the flower.
Yeah, the
sorry.
higher you get, the further you can.
Oh yeah, that kind of spore.
It's going to get picked up by the wind. And go further and hit more ants.
Damn, the fungus then grows from the corpse and releases spores that can infect the plant. Oh, so it grows out and then does it.
Yeah. So literally, they climb as far as they can until they stop climbing, and then it just like holds on and it just grows out the top of its head.
Whoa.
Yeah, like a horrific unicorn.
And it may surprise you, the other thing, that this might be like a more recent evolution thing, but it seems like it's been around essentially longer than us.
Yeah.
There's fossil evidence suggesting similar fungus-associated ant manipulation may have existed tens of million years ago.
Imagine being like a small mammal or a small lizard in the time of like those giant insects.
Oh yeah.
And one of them is a giant tarantula that's like 4 foot wide that's been infected by this horrific fungus.
So I don't think there is any spiders that big, but at the same time, they can't say for sure.
There were then.
I don't know if there was then.
4 foot wide tarantula.
To be fair, I suppose that's not that big when you think about what could be.
Yeah, because the thing is, the body itself was like that big, but the legs went out wide. Yeah. It's the same thing with the dragonflies, because the dragonflies were like 6 foot wide, but most of it was wingspan.
Yeah, they were long as well, though.
Yeah, they were long, but they weren't as long as the wings were.
Nah, they were more like bird size, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that they're much bigger when you see things, when you hear about things? Just because I think it's just natural to
it's because they want to give you the biggest, measurement they can, so it seems impressive.
Yeah.
Like brontosauruses aren't that big, realistically. Cause
they're the big long neck ones.
Yeah. They're not that big, realistically.
Okay. It makes sense, but
they made them bigger than they are in Jurassic Park, for example. The same thing they did with the Velociraptor, because that's not actually a Velociraptor.
Yeah,
it's a different kind of raptor.
Yeah, because they're actually a lot smaller, aren't they, Velociraptors?
Yeah, Velociraptors were almost the same size as a compy. Those little ones that they have like running around in packs.
That look like little tiny raptors.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like bigger than them.
Yeah, they were like turkey-sized.
Yeah.
So like a bit
possibly worse. That could possibly be the worst.
I mean, because they're like a cassowary, essentially.
Oh yeah, the bird with the talons.
The bird with the giant talon. It is literally like that's the same thing. They probably had feathers on them like that as well.
I saw again recently a little video of the shoebill.
Oh
bird.
My god, that thing looks like prehistoric, dude.
That was exactly what the point was.
Yeah. That thing doesn't look like it should be living alongside people.
Yeah, really does not.
It is a terrifying looking animal.
And the noise that it makes as well.
Yeah, that's prehistoric shit, man. Have you ever seen that thing? Someone did like an animation of a T-Rex, and they used a shoebill croak as like its as part of its noise.
No. But this is, like you said, this is legitimately a goddamn dinosaur. Yeah. This is the nearest thing to a dinosaur we have.
It is giant.
Every time I see it...
Look at the sharpness of that bill.
Man, every time I see it...
That's a fucking dinosaur, dude.
It creeps, but it is. Look, the slowness of it, the chill, the noise it's make. That noise you're hearing is the bird.
Its beak.
Doesn't even look like it's doing much.
It's just slamming its beak together.
There's an animal actually in a bit.
Look at the size of its jawbone going into the... That is huge.
Man, it's so damn creepy. It's such a weird animal.
That is a fucking prehistoric animal.
It really is. I could just keep looking at it.
I don't want to be anywhere. Look at the eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes are so just like...
looking through you.
Yeah, dude.
Even though... Is that predator eyes? I can't tell actually.
It seems like
they kind of are, yeah. Because you need
it's
most
facing
birds.
forwards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely facing forwards. Look at it in that picture. Oh, that is hunting stuff.
The last one sounds like a spaceship. But first, like and...
No, we're not watching a fucking AI bullshit. Thank you very much.
Here's the scariest bird.
Oh, it's another AI one.
Yeah, it's what they are most of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why our ones get popular now, because it's not just AI bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, that's freaking mental.
Oh, fucking... Oof.
They are goddamn...
Oof.
They really are just dinosaurs.
They are. They're fucking living fossils.
Right then. But from big-ass scary animals to small-ass amazing animals, really.
Ooh.
They're always kind of weird. And I know you've heard of these. Many people have tardigrades.
Oh, tidies.
Mm-hmm. Microscopic animals commonly called water bears because they kind of look like six-legged bears, don't they?
Yeah, and they can survive basically anything.
That's what we're... And this is how.
Yeah.
So they are only around 1 millimetre long and there are more than 1,000 known species of tardigrade. Their power is when conditions become terrible, they can enter cryptobiosis.
Yes.
Cryptobiosis means their metabolism drops dramatically and they lose most of their water. They curl up into a dried out state called a ton. I know a few women that can go to a dried out state, trust me.
Yeah.
Things they've survived. Depending on species and experimental conditions, tardigrades have demonstrated extraordinary tolerance of extreme cold, extreme heat, dehydration, intense radiation, enormous pressure, oxygen deprivation, vacuum conditions such as space.
In space. They've literally survived being in space in the radiation of space.
Yeah, and we don't just mean being in the ship and all that.
No,
you know,
outside.
Outside the ship. Just like, let's see how these things go. Doo-doo-doo.
And then they survived.
Yeah. Like everything.
Which gives so much credence, by the way, sorry to go off on a tangent, which gives so much credence to the idea that life was like an infection that hit the Earth from a different place. Like all of the tardigrades can survive through that impact.
Yeah, life can adapt.
And then like all of the amino acids are still there. Things can survive and live. You know?
And if something can do that, then it's there.
It's there. All of the things you need to make life. In fact, life itself can be transferred. Like spores from things can be transferred as well. Seeds can be transferred.
And for all we know,
deep enough in the impact.
And for all we know as well, like that, it's like also ways that you could have like reincarnation as some form of thing. Like we just don't know.
We don't know
because it's like force and all that. Like, if there's scientific explanations to it,
so fucking cool.
Yeah, I do like it.
I've been thinking more and more recently about Buddhism stuff.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, I think at some point in my life I would like to go and just spend like a couple of months at a Buddhist monastery, do all the things that I'm supposed to do to help them out to make sure that
yeah.
But I just want to sort of see what that's like and just experience it for a bit. That silence, that meditation, that complete disconnection from technology and shit.
I mean, it'd be cool because I guess you've got you don't have to worry about rent.
Yeah, you just work.
That's cool.
For it.
Yeah. That's bad. I would say that's about the best part of it, personally.
Yeah. No, I just want to see what that's like for a bit.
I mean, you could do that anywhere really, especially if you've got to find a warm place, because then it doesn't matter about having a roof over your head. I suppose if it rains though, actually. El Nino as well.
Yeah, but I want to be part of that experience as well. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just like
I visited a monastery at one point when I was in high school. They took us out on a field trip to one.
I mean, it's a bit different visiting and then giving away all your worldly possessions.
I'm not giving away all I'm staying there for 2 months.
Wow, you might as well give up your worldly possessions at that point though. For those 2 months you are. And you don't know for sure if you'll get them back.
I think it's healthy to disconnect in that kind of way.
I think so too, yeah. I totally agree. Turn your phone off. Turn social media off your phone.
Turn your phone off.
Yeah, take Twitter off your phone, X, sorry.
Yeah.
That's my version of it.
Fair. That is the modern version for sure, yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I might come down for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'd make sure I've got an
What about a week? Would you do a week?
Possibly, as long as I had an open return with me.
Right. Yeah.
All
you
times.
don't have to stay. You can go whenever you want.
I would say from there for a week, then I do have to stay apparently for a week. But I'm going to take any opportunity to escape when I can if I want to.
Right, it's going to be like The Great Escape starring K.D. Hink.
If they come anywhere near my hair...
You're digging under the wall and they're like, why doesn't he just leave?
It's all because I tried to shave my hair, man. They touched it and I ran.
Yeah.
But you don't actually have to do it before you wanted it.
Yeah.
No!
No.
We was only going to shave the bit that you already shaved. No.
Sexual assault.
Oh, You want to talk about sexual assault, man? I've got essaying.
Oh.
I learned about something. Quick little tangent here.
Right.
I learned about a program that existed in like 2004,
Right.
something around there, or 2007 actually, possibly, but that kind of time. And it was a dating show. Where basically a bunch of dudes, like 6 or 8 dudes or something, who went to some villa. There was a woman there too, and it was all about this beautiful. Is that how it was always put? Like a beautiful soul. Dating like 6 dudes and that, basically trying to figure out which one she likes the best, but she's basically getting on all of them at the same time,
Right.
kissing them. Like sometimes they had to stop them because they were getting a bit too frisky and all that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Because if they did it too much, or if during the massage task, for example, when they always had to stop it, if they didn't, they might find out the secret too early.
Oh no, you did tell me this. Yeah.
Because the real secret, once she decides who she wants, lets them know. Oh, by the way, I'm a man. I've still got a dick.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sure you won't mind. That's not SA at all. They weren't able to then sue the BBC afterwards. Not at all. Or whatever company it was. I don't know if it was the BBC, actually.
Why would they do this? Why would they do this? Who does this benefit? I tell you who it benefits. It benefits the people who go around saying that trans people are fucking, you know, a problem. Because, like, this is not okay.
And this was free, like, all that whole movement.
You know what you can do now? You can go on, like, Tinder and you can say that you're trans. And you know what? There's going to be a good chunk of the population who are like, you know what? That's my thing.
Yes, I like it. Yeah.
Or I'm not bothered by that. That's a legit thing to do.
Yeah,
that's fine. If someone's not bothered by it, that's fine. But if you're just going to go in and be like, I'm completely normal and everything's fine and there's nothing to see down here, and then suddenly dick bigger than yours, it's like, that's going to be a shock. I'm sorry.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
I don't want that.
Apparently not even all the production staff knew either, so they were trying to keep it from everyone.
Oh my God. That is mad.
They did not even. They did not get enough money as well.
How much?
For it. I can't remember. Actually, I remember now. Because they didn't go. It went like got settled out of court.
Right.
And they each got 50 grand.
Oh, that is not enough.
And then after court fees, it went to 25 grand.
Yeah, that is not enough.
Nowhere near enough.
That is not enough at all.
But it seems as though
if anything under 100 grand is an insult in this case.
Yeah. I agree.
Just in my opinion.
And
because they're never going to hear the end of it. Every single one of those bastards is going to have people coming up to them for the rest of their life being like, oh, you into that, are you then? You into that? Yeah, you into that?
Yeah, exactly, mate. But yeah, they get screwed
and like,
over.
I don't care if you think it's not a problem. If you don't think it's a problem, that's fine. But that's going to get really, really annoying for those people really, really quick.
Or potentially, at least.
Yeah, and it is not going to help.
Especially back then.
Again, it's not going to help the whole situation. It's just going to make it seem like this is a bad thing for these people.
Yeah. Like, it is like, essentially, like, you'd be talking about it. It's like just below, like, graping. It's like so close to it. Yeah. Because it is full on SA, because for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You're telling them one thing and it's wildly not true.
Yeah.
You're doing all that under false pretenses.
How is that different from someone pretending that they're a millionaire by renting a Lamborghini for a weekend?
Yeah, that's nowhere near as bad.
To me, that's a very similar kind of thing. That is lying to get access to someone else sexually.
It's a similar concept.
That is a very similar concept,
but much lesser of
but the thing is, there's loads of people. Yeah, but there's loads of people on the trans side who would say that's reprehensible.
Yeah,
but it's not reprehensible to do what the trans person did. That's the same thing. It's lying about who you are to try and get someone into a sexual relationship.
And I would argue worse.
That's not okay.
Yeah, much worse the other way.
Yeah,
like doing a Barney in How I Met Your Mother.
But what I'm saying, but I'm saying for those people who don't understand, remove that whole part of it. Yeah. That is still lying to get sexual relations with a person. Mm-hmm. That's not okay.
And saying stuff like, we never in the wording said woman, we said beautiful soul, beautiful person. Like, come on, yeah.
Jesus.
Because they doubled down on it after fully. They were like, no, it's absolutely fine. She eventually went on to do Australian Big Brother and did the exact same thing. They didn't tell them. Nobody, because it was still more of a novelty back then.
There would have been a few Australians who'd watched the other thing going like, Holy shit, they don't even know. Oh my God.
Yeah. And if somebody's like, I swear I know this chick. They're like, okay. But but eventually though, they say that I can't remember if, either way, she died eventually, and some of the people actually, and her husband, her family, think that she was murdered.
Right.
But there's no real, I don't know any real details on that. I just know that they think so, that there was third party involvement.
Right.
Was how they put it. So could it be like revenge?
Maybe.
You never know. Like, guy wrongs me, I'm gonna want to hit that.
I think it's a bit much to go that far.
Well, I still had a pee-pee, so get rid of the pee-pee and then we'll talk. Not me and you, but you do what you think.
Yeah.
And if somebody, like I said, man,
I'm sorry, if
it's a respect
it is
thing
going
to me.
it is immediately going to kill my erection if I feel my balls slap some other balls. That's
potentially, yeah.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Or at least you'd expect them to. Anyway, let's get on to the second half of the topic then. The Hydra that doesn't seem to age.
Ooh.
Now, when I heard Hydra, I was like,
oh yeah, it's
isn't
not
that
as cool as that. I think it's yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Real Hydra.
There you go.
Oh wow, that personally, I think that's cooler.
I mean, it is pretty sweet.
I thought sweet.
It's a nice little gribbly thing.
What is it? Yeah, really. Oh, I'm about to tell you in a second, but it even looks like it's got little testicles at the bottom. Look.
That's where it grabs onto like rocks and.
That can't be real. That shape.
Yeah.
That can't be. Look at that shape.
It is. Look, go down to the right. There's another two there.
Yeah, but that looks a bit too perfect. This one.
I know what you mean.
Oh, it's Wikipedia though.
Yeah. No, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
That is bloody amazing.
And that little fucking thing on the bottom that holds onto like the rock wherever it is, and it filters through its little like arms to feed.
You know what it reminds me of? It's the a penis mixed with the alien face hugger.
Yeah, yeah, it's a penis.
Penis face hugger.
It's a penis.
And that's
face
what,
hugger.
so that's what basically a face hugger is anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just injecting its seed.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That is.
Why hasn't anyone put one of those in a horror movie crawling about like that? That would be horrific. Because
it would instantly get it turned into an 18. Wow, man, that is amazing. That is like one of my new favourite animals, just because of how perfect that is. I keep looking at it; it's so perfect. It's even got the little nib at the end.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Oh wow, the fact that no one's I've never seen that before, and that's terrible.
Yeah.
So what it is they are tiny freshwater animals related to jellyfish and sea anemones. I've never known how that's spelled.
Anemones.
Anemones, okay. They're only a few millimetres long. Some species show extremely unusual patterns of aging. They consistently and constantly regenerate their tissues through stem cells. Researchers have found evidence that they can maintain remarkably stable biological function over very long periods. They are classed as biologically immortal, but it does not mean that nothing can kill it, as predators, disease and environmental changes will. The interesting thing is that normal aging appears dramatically reduced or absent under favourable laboratory conditions. So you imagine it's one of those animals where they're like, oh, we need to figure out how they do that.
Yeah.
We don't want to age.
If you can get that gene, you can live forever.
Yeah, but imagine putting that in a face cream. How much L'Oreal would sell?
Oh, yeah.
Like, just filled with hydras.
Yeah.
We'd be like,
That's where the real money is as well, in fucking face creams. Jesus Christ.
You'd get half of the people, like 70%, 80% of the people doing it because they've heard it's from these and what they do, you know. And then you'll get 20% of people being like, Marvel! And I'll buy it too. Let's go grab something.
That's all right. I mean, it genuinely does look like just a penis that would walk around and fire its jizz at people.
Oh,
you know?
It really
and
does.
it looks like the jizz would be caustic, you know? It would like burn through doors and stuff.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I would probably imagine it more, you're right there.
Yeah, it's fucking foul looking.
It is so weird. This I thought was quite amazing, because you were talking earlier about like shock waves and stuff.
Yes.
It was making me think of this over and over. the pistol shrimp.
Oh, I love the pistol shrimp.
I knew that it had like this blast thing,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
part of it I didn't know
Yeah, yeah.
that it creates a miniature explosion.
It does.
So the animal pistol shrimp are tiny marine crustaceans.
Yep.
Their most ridiculous feature is their oversized claw. And what it does, the shrimp snaps the claw shut incredibly quick, like that shoe bill.
It closes it so quickly, it is supersonic.
Yeah. Supersonic, I mean, we can make supersonic blasts, to be fair.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. But we can't do it with our hands.
No, not just like, yeah, we need to hold
We
something.
need a fucking jet to do that shit, or a whip, or something.
You do it a bit, you can hear that.
No, that is not
I know,
anywhere
yeah.
near the
I know,
speed
yeah,
of
yeah.
sound.
Yeah, because that's snap, isn't it,
Yeah.
actually? Yeah.
Because when you crack a whip, that's beating the speed of sound. That's why it makes that noise.
Yeah. So that's what it's doing as well.
Yeah.
But it also creates a powerful cavitation bubble,
Yes.
which is, in water. So when that bubble collapses, it produces a shock wave. But not only that, I knew that part, but I didn't know that it also produces a flash of light at the same time,
Yeah.
which is like, that's the next level.
Yeah.
The shrimp effectively has a tiny sonic weapon for a hand, and the sound can be extremely, extremely loud underwater, because not everyone knows this, but actually sound travels better in water.
Yes. The denser
Yeah.
the material, the easier it is to transfer between all the atoms inside it.
Hence why you knock on a wall and it's loud on the other side, because solids are the most effective.
Yeah.
Which is really weird, because if you shout it onto a wall, you wouldn't hear it.
Well, that's why moles have got really good hearing, because they can hear things underneath the ground from like miles away.
Yeah.
And if you start walking near them, they burrow further down because they can hear your footsteps.
Right, yeah, makes sense, yeah. So the noise isn't simply produced by the claw hitting the water or the sonic boom. It seems it's the collapse of the cavitation bubble that generates a shock wave. I'm assuming maybe actually the cavitation bubble is made by the sonic boom.
Mhm.
It's got to be that, because
It's essentially
it's
like
in water.
You know how in some computer games, if you're further than like 5 feet away from the person in front of you, the shotgun's basically useless. You know, in some computer games when you've got a shotgun,
Yeah.
if the person's not right in front of you, the shotgun does no damage at all. It's like that.
Yeah.
They have to be right in front of them.
Okay. Do you know about the Deadpool lizard? In particular, it's the axolotl can regrow body parts.
Oh,
actually, you know what? I don't like that one, actually. There's loads of animals that can regrow body parts, like lizards particularly.
Yeah.
Oh, why is that so interesting? I'm removing that one myself. This is interesting. Animals that survive being frozen.
Oh, yeah. There's quite a few.
I don't know. I didn't know.
Well, lots of insects.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is bigger than an insect.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
These are animals capable of surviving freezing conditions that would kill humans. Most of the time, other than that one woman that got her head stuck in the lake. That's amazing.
That was a very, very lucky coincidence, though.
Some frogs, insects, fish, maybe she's part one of these frogs, part wood frog.
Yeah, maybe.
Microscopic animals, fish, insects, and some frogs have evolved mechanisms that prevent ice crystals from destroying their cells. The wood frog is particularly ridiculous. During winter, part of its body can freeze. It's quite regular. Its heartbeat can stop. It can enter a state where it appears essentially dead. Touch, feel, everything. When temperatures rise, it thaws and resumes normal activity. Just hops away. Just hops off.
What?
Yeah. The trick is it produces a compound like a glucose kind of sugar, like molasses type thing.
Right.
That acts as cryptoprotectants. I'm guessing that's a word that only exists for this animal.
Yeah.
Which helps literally protect cells during freezing,
It's got its own antifreeze.
Basically, yeah. It's which
Dope.
It goes around its cells and stuff.
Yeah.
Like in the
Like
cell
in the
plasma.
blood.
Yeah, in the
yeah.
plasma. Yeah. And it says, well, yeah, it's quite amazing, any of that.
That's dope as hell. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know crocodiles in Florida and stuff do that, or alligators in Florida do that. They keep their nose just out of the water, and they can stay in freezing rivers for days.
Oh wow, yeah, I suppose because they're cold blooded, ain't they?
Yeah. They just turn all of their body off, essentially.
I've got to hope that they haven't got to suddenly attack something then, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. Like you can wake them up again, but I don't think they're going to be moving very quickly.
Yeah.
It's probably quite an easy way to make yourself a gator gumbo or something. If you're in the middle of the frozen winter and you just see a fucking snout sticking out, like, well, that's my fucking food. I'm gonna have me a fucking gator.
Yeah, but people definitely do eat them.
Gonna get me some boots. Gonna get me a jacket. Gonna get me some food.
Ah, shit, it got my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody get me the bandages.
Yeah.
Or call 911, I don't know. We don't live in England. Ah, shit, okay.
Ah, shit.
That's America. But dumb. God, these people over there don't know anything, do they? God,
anything.
I'll tell them to
Really
stop talking.
stupid. Yeah, stop it.
Plants, for the last one, can communicate with each other.
Ooh.
This one sounds like absolute hippie nonsense until you start looking at plant signalling.
Yeah. We did a bit on this on the mycology episode.
Yeah, that does mention that a bit. The Wood Wide Web.
Yes.
Whatever. These chemicals can affect nearby plants, triggering defensive responses. For example, if insects begin eating a plant, the damaged plant will release chemicals into the air that warns nearby plants, and they detect the compounds. They're like, oh, what is it?
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, put up the defences.
There's like a plant that giraffes eat in Africa that has this, like they've studied this reaction very well in that. And it makes the plants, the trees around suddenly become incredibly bitter. But that one doesn't. It's almost like it's taking one for the team.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
I got you, yeah.
It's like, these ones are all eating me, so we'll leave it that way, but you guys save yourselves.
Yeah.
You know?
This is actually kind of similar because it's like already being eaten and then it tells them.
Yeah.
And that's, at the same time, is it because they're all connected and it's like essentially one part of a body?
Well, what's interesting as well is like in places where they've started doing this in Europe in some places, they have like apple trees in rows and then like a width of actual farmland between them, and then more apple trees and then more farmland and then more apple trees and more farmland, like a band across the field. Okay. So, and what they found is that when they do that, the plants and the crops that are there do a lot better. You don't have as many crops, and it's more difficult to harvest them because you've got fucking trees everywhere. Yeah. But the trees actively help the other plants retain water and seem to have like disease type effects and things in the soil, and they fix more nitrogen into the soil and things like that as well, which is really useful. And they just keep the soil in general healthier. Like they're almost like janitors of the soil. It's really weird.
There's a lot of things like that, like keeps stuff like does different jobs for things.
Yeah, and people don't know about it at all.
The way they work together.
Yeah,
like it's interesting with those things. It says like is it just that people are anthropomorphing chemicals just around and that, or are they actually? Are they actually communicating? It's kind of the same thing either way. Yeah. They say like, are they actually communicating? It's like, yeah, they are. Either way, what you said is still them communicating.
Yeah.
It just isn't in the way we'd expect.
Sorry,
I have to get my tablets.
That's all right. I've genuinely just I don't know. Oh fuck! What was I going to say? Oh come on! It can't have gone that quickly.
It will come back as quick though.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll be right. That was it. There was another one that I thought of that I know it's not impossible, but it always fascinated me. There is an insect, I think it's in like the Amazon somewhere or something like that, that has got a chemical weapon in its arse. Right? It's got one chemical that when it's by itself does nothing, and another chemical in the other part of its tail that when it's by itself does nothing. But when you spray the two in together, it creates a incredibly strong thermal reaction that they use to spray onto other insects and cook them alive.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what are they to do that?
I can't remember what it is, but just I'll find out which one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get a picture up or something then.
Which insect burns other insects
Let's have a
with
look, see.
caustic chemicals. The bombardier beetle. There we go.
It's always a goddamn beetle, man.
Yeah.
Bombardier.
Yeah.
Yeah, find it. There's also a
It's
bombardier
an ugly
global.
looking little fucker.
Oh my god. Oh, I can see his
Yeah.
little spray.
But I've seen videos on YouTube of it like cooking an ant like 3 times its size. Like the ant tries to bite it and it just starts spraying it in the face. And you see the ant like trying for a little bit and then suddenly it just slumps down like a enemy in a computer game.
You know what's funny again though? That also looks like me the other night with that boil on my nuts.
Yeah. Oh god.
But yeah, I completely missed because I was thinking about that then. I
Yeah.
missed what you said completely.
No, but literally, it looked like when it cooked this ant.
Mm.
You might be able to find the video. The ant just slumps down like a computer game character, like all of its physics have just kicked in and it's dropped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no death animation. They've just got it doing a fucking T-pose or something. Yeah.
Versus ants, but okay. These are just could be that.
I don't know.
A different one
Find
is this. The hell? No, that's not the one.
out. That pretty much shows what it's doing anyway.
Is it?
Look
Oh
at that.
wow, it's like acid, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck. That would be mega. What's this here? This is probably a better thing to look at. Well, I say that it's BBC. It'd be better, but it's BBC.
Yeah.
It'd be better to keep it here. Look, actually, I'll just do that. Oh. There we go. That's a safe way to do it, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we can't. Did you get to cook it? Come on, guy. Hurry up. It's nice to see an animal that, thinks about cooking their food at least. Because it's like, have some pride in what you're doing, Get some garnish or something.
Get some juice.
Look at him there, look, squirting away. Problem is, though, when I squirt on something, it's a bad thing, apparently.
This looks like it's going to take a while.
Yeah. I could always just... Oh, now something else is getting in on it, though, look.
Ah, it's a fucking mongoose?
Yeah, mongoose. Okay, this is just over the top anyway.
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know where I saw it. It might have been on Reddit, to be fair.
Reddit a lot of time.
Look at that praying mantis. He's like, oh, I got something nice here. And he's like, the fuck you do, son.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. That's such a good attack.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if it gets praying man. They're like the worst things, apparently.
Yeah.
He looked fucked up at the end of that,
Yeah,
actually.
he didn't like it.
Nah. Let's have a look-see at that.
He goes for the jab.
Look at him, he's all weakened, like he looks all
Yeah, because he's been
whited up.
cooked.
Yeah, man.
His face has been cooked.
Ah.
It's like that bit where someone gets the alien acid on them in fucking Aliens.
Yeah.
You know, and it starts burning their hands. And
It
shit.
really is. It's not nowhere near enough to kill them, probably.
No, but it's horrible.
Yeah. That's the few things that they do get. They get that kind of stuff, then I guess. Because very few animals can do anything to a praying mantis, like insect-wise anyway.
Most animals will just get taken down. That thing was like, the fuck you do,
I've-
butt fire.
I've seen them take down a camel spider and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Which, they chase people.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Trying to stay in the shadow.
Yeah.
But the one thing that does also get them are the funguses that we were on about earlier. They seem to love praying mantises as well. They're just, I don't know, maybe they're just an easy, or a better animal to move around and maybe less things fuck with them.
Maybe.
I could see that actually, less things would screw with them just because everything knows, like in the insect world, stay away.
That praying mantis looks so sad.
Hey,
I thought I was
should
going to
do.
have a really nice meal, and now I feel really hurt. I don't like this anymore. I want to go home.
Well, fair play, Mr. Beetle. I mean, if I had acid years, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, I
And
love
you
the
could
bomb.
just shoot it out of nowhere, That's the most amazing
There's also
thing.
the Jesus Christ lizard.
What's that do?
The Jesus Christ
Oh, the
lizard can
arms
run
full.
over water.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I've
dope
never
as
heard
well.
it called the Jesus Christ lizard.
That's
but-
what they originally... It's not like the scientific name for it.
Ah, okay. See, the problem was, though, Jesus didn't run. Jesus still could have got a light straw.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah, he took his time.
Little do we know.
I still want to make the sketch where Jesus walks on water, but because it's water, it's really slippery, and he keeps on falling over.
That's a good one. That's good. Well, does that just mean that Jesus had really cold feet and he just froze the water as he stepped on it?
Maybe.
Was there just a boat that was just half capsized and he was just walking in that?
Maybe.
Because when people say walked on water, I wonder if he actually was on top of the whole water.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if his feet were down a bit. Which, if you were doing it generally, that's fine.
Maybe he just stood on a rock that was just in the water to do a sermon at one point, so that he could speak to everyone without getting crowded.
Or he was just walking down there to have
and
a piss
loads
or
of
something.
people went in and were like, "Oh my God, he's walking on water!" And someone was like, "No, he's just fucking on a rock." And they're like, "No, he's the Christ."
Oh yeah, look at how that was one thing. If we'd have done the weird people story, one thing you seem to figure out a lot is that the longer ago it was, the more people seem to embellish the stories.
100%, yeah.
So going all the way back 2,000 years.
Yeah. Because
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they retell the story to people and they want to seem interesting when they retell the story.
Yeah, yeah.
So they start to add embellishment. And the more they embellish, the more they believe their own embellishments.
So comedy nature.
Yeah.
With the believing it.
Comedy is essentially using that as a superpower.
Yeah, it is. And then other people get it and then they carry it on, just a general person telling stories. Comedy is a very good way to actually put it into perspective like that. Because it literally happens all the time with that. And people nowadays come to us for news and stuff anyway.
That's right.
I say come
we
to us.
break the story.
Totally us, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not all the high level.
We're like Trevor McDonald.
Oh yeah, yeah. Same colour. Deep down.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we all know you wish you were black.
Yeah, I straight up did when I was younger.
That's like every time I played a computer game, of the Division, for some reason I chose an Asian agent. Don't know why. I just felt like that's who I wanted to be in that world.
That's who you felt like you wanted to be.
Yeah,
says a lot because the evil hippie is always picking a woman.
Yeah, I think some people, like my mate at uni, always picked a female so that he could look at a female's arse.
That's what they say. Sure.
Yeah.
You're overcompensating a bit, ain't it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Homophobic much.
Because I don't spend all day looking at the arse of any computer game character, really.
Or anyone.
That's why it's really weird when I see all these people going like, "Oh, that character in that computer game isn't hot." It's like, what? What? What?
I will say though, at the same time, I suppose that
if they're supposed to be hot,
if
they're supposed to be a seductive character, great. But if they're not supposed to be, you can have women being women in a game, or ugly dudes, or whatever.
What, without saying they're hot? You mean?
Yeah.
I think that's nothing wrong with that though. If you see a woman and they're hot,
you can have hot ones as well. I get that as well, but I just don't. It's an artistic choice. You know, some people want to be more realistic. Some people want to have a bit more of a fantasy. It's just a different type of game. Relax your batty crease. Jesus. Some people get so worked up about it. Like, this game doesn't have enough porn in it for me. It's like, what are you talking about, you weirdo? Go play one of the porny games, wank, come back and play this game that's about realistic shit.
I mean, my main issue is porn. There's not enough porn in it anymore for me.
Yeah.
No, it's because the taste took it all away. The extreme
took
porn.
it all away.
I don't know how that works, but
Can't do it anymore because of the Tate brothers.
Did you hear about The Rock releasing a country song?
Oh my God! I thought there's no way he's going to say a rap song. That would be stupid. And then you said a country song, and I was like, oh, that's more dumb.
Is that worse? He seems anything but a country star.
That man has never worked a day on a ranch in his life. Literally never.
And even when he was in WWE, he every now and then would do a rock concert.
Yeah.
And he would just have a guitar that he couldn't really play and just sing despite not really being able to sing, but just enough that it was like, it's a rock, you get away with it.
That's the thing, though. People think that they can get away with it in country music. And I'm not a massive fan of country music, but there are some really good country music songs out there.
Yeah.
And they are good because they are good musicians, not because it's country music and that's easy. You fucking hacks.
And as well, I would say that he's probably had a lot of singing lessons and stuff. You know,
you're welcome.
Exactly, he's done all that kind of stuff. He's done a lot of musicals and that now. So unfortunately, they've made him think he's better than he is. That is just how it is. But you know what's even worse? What would be worse than releasing a country song? Would be releasing a country album, a whole album. Have you ever heard of Pat McAfee?
No.
He's an American football player.
Oh dear.
Who the only reason I know him is because he was in wrestling a lot, and everyone
Right.
hated him like for almost ruining WrestleMania last year. But yeah, he's nothing like he's like that kind of like a Shane Gillis type character as far as like an everyman and all that. You know, you see him in a vest more than anything.
Yeah.
The character he played for WrestleMania, that wasn't his choice. But yeah, he's releasing a country album out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. I haven't listened to it. I'm not
Country
going
album
to.
for you, sir? I don't want it, thanks.
Everyone, that it makes perfect sense to me though. American footballer, wrestling kind of guy, country singer, country singer.
Yeah. I think it's because they think that there's a crossover in the demographic. And there is, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who like country music who also like wrestling. But again, they like good country music.
That would be the key
This
part.
is the same thing as a fucking NFL player coming out and doing the Super Bowl shuffle. It's fucking embarrassing.
Super Bowl shuffle.
You've never seen the Super Bowl shuffle?
What the hell is that?
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
The Super Bowl shuffle is a dance that was created by Super Bowl players so that they could just do a little shuffle around and do a little dance to this song that one of them made up.
Okay.
And they had multiple NFL players come on and sing a different verse of it and stuff like that. But the reason why I'm not singing it out loud, not just because it's a general YouTube bad thing, is because also the guy who wrote it is incredibly defensive of it and will copyright strike anyone who does anything with it. Because
you'd be able to sing it,
he's
surely.
he's really proud of it.
You have to be able to get it perfect for it to show up in that kind of copyright though. But to be fair, we are top level singers.
But it's not like something that you can really sing either. It's just like, I don't want to do the hustle, I want to do the Super Bowl shuffle. It's like, there's no real singing to it. It's just a bunch of people muffling. Yeah, it's not good.
Is it any of the tunes that I would recognise as like the no, I'm thinking of baseball anyway. The dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
no, it's
dun,
nothing like that.
dun,
No,
dun,
there's
dun,
just
dun,
some
dun,
really
dun,
bad,
dun.
like, 80s version of a electronic soundtrack, and I think it was done in the 90s, which says everything.
Make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90s were a weird time, especially early 90s. They still had like a lot of that. Sorry, they still had a lot of that 80s kind of tech.
Yeah, there was still left over, yeah. I
90s
remember
friend
tape
of
players, man. You know, there's people coming back going, like, tape players are fucking awesome now. They're so much better than, like, Spotify. It's like, what?
Me.
No, vinyl. Vinyl is genuinely better than CDs and tapes and stuff like that. But tapes get fucking stretched so fucking easily and get worn out so easily. The audio is not great.
You can't complain about that if you're gonna say vinyls are good though.
Yeah, but vinyl has a depth.
A needle on the string,
Yeah,
like literally
true.
scratching it up.
But vinyl does have a depth to it that you can't get from other ones. There is a real nice crispness to vinyl that you don't get from other forms.
Yeah, there is something to it.
But it will eventually wear out the vinyl. There's no way around that. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But again, at the same time, most people don't know would not be able to tell the difference between the vinyl playing and the Spotify playing.
Nah.
The vast majority of people are not going to be paying that much attention.
It depends what speaker as well you're coming through. Is a huge part of it anyway.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
Got nothing to do with it.
What your bandwidth is and how much Spotify is allowed to use of that and
what quality of copy it's got on Spotify anyway.
Exactly as well, yeah. And how much compression they're doing and all that shit.
There's so many things to it. But I understand the reason it doesn't surprise me though in general is everything old always becomes retro and popular at some point.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So that idea that fashion always repeats
pass
itself.
me the mouse as well while we're still talking because I got
fashion always repeats itself and stuff. Oh yeah, that's still you and yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, tapes are not better than.
Do you want a good example of it as well? Actually, thinking about it,
Yeah.
Retro stuff becoming popular again. There's like some museum science, or I don't know if it might be the what's it called in America again? That one where they always put the technology in like a museum kind of thing. Oh, what's it called again? That place. It's like a name. is it? It'll come to me.
Right.
But it's like essentially like a science museum anyway. It'll hold on to like bits of technology throughout the years and stuff.
Yeah.
Normally, obviously, like top level shit, but it started obviously getting to catch up to like the 90s and stuff now, and they've just put in a PlayStation 1. Make you feel old.
Oh my god.
Natural
No.
history science things.
No. No.
No,
No, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Nathan, he not here.
You sound like a Bobby Lee on the Bad Game Show, wasn't it? They were women on the last one.
Oh yeah, I need to see that.
Oh yeah, now he's really interested in that now.
I've been watching quite a few of those. To be fair, they're entertaining shows.
Yeah, they are very
I
good.
do like Andrew Santino as well, and I like
Mm.
Bobby Lee. So it's
Yeah.
a pretty easy vibe to get into.
It's like the similar in the questions and all that. It's like very similar kind of style as the things you've seen on the quiz off and that.
Yeah.
So I like it.
So right, let's get into this quick story. So. Man can't understand why non-alcoholic gin in a tin isn't a 999 matter.
Damn.
This guy called the fucking police over a fucking purchase he made at Tesco's.
And what, he just like didn't notice that it was alcohol
He didn't
free?
notice it was alcohol free, and he was like, "Right, I've been scammed here." Right, I haven't listened to the audio in full, but we do have the full audio here, thanks to
Oh,
metro.co.uk. Let's have a lovely little listen to this. We're gonna have to go through an ad first, so
well, I think we'll
deal
allow it for that.
with Flash being ridiculous because it's Flash as usual.
How can I help? Is it possible to send a police car or something down to
So if you can't hear it, what he's saying is it possible to send a police car down near Tesco Extra, near to the magistrate, to mediate over a problem?
Tesco Extra to mediate over a problem? What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Well, I've just gone in there.
Oh, I've just gone in there,
They've got this miniature Gordon gin with
and they've got this miniature Gordon's gin with tonic, and it's in the alcohol section.
tonic. It's in the alcohol section. I'm going over the park. It's nice and cool. I'm sitting
I've gone over to the park, it's nice and cool, I'm sitting in the shade, and I look at it, and it's 0% alcohol.
in the shade and I look at it. It's zero alcohol. And it's in the alcohol section, so they all look the same. And I just brought it back, and I said, he says, you've already drank one. And I said, okay, I'll pay for that one, and can I exchange the other one? It cost me £6.
So he's basically saying,
But it sounds like they did do it though.
yeah, it sounds like, because by the way, it can be weird to be picked up on the audio version for this, so I'm just making it clear for those guys. It is very clearly this man has just walked in, bought them, fucked off to the park, had one, gone like, there's no alcohol in this, and gone back to Tesco's.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what he said.
Yeah, and he's saying basically, I want to swap them out. So,
It's amazing how he said it, like expecting the police to react like, well, they did what?
Yeah, and then he goes like, because I haven't got a Tesco card.
Okay, so this is not a police matter.
This is not a police matter.
Take that with Tesco. That's not a
No,
police matter.
because I'm really angry, so I'll get arrested. Because I think
Why will you get? Why?
No, because I'm really angry, so I think I'll get arrested.
I'm going to attack him.
Why do you think you're going to get arrested?
because I'm not having it. I've just paid him £6 for non-alcoholic gin and tonic.
Because I'm not having it.
Even if he walked in, stole the equivalent of the gin and walked out, that still wouldn't be a police matter. Because it's like well under 200 quid.
Yeah.
Well under. This guy,
Honestly,
man.
at this point, mate, just
Just do it,
walk
guy.
in, put them back on the shelf and walk out with the ones you wanted.
Yeah. And if there's a slight difference, like, just throw the change at them or something. Or if they won't, charge it on the car, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You need to go and speak to Tesco calmly.
You need to go speak to Tesco's calmly.
At the moment, this is not a police matter. You need to take it further again.
What do you suggest
I'm
I
gonna-
do?
You need to take
Shall I
it
just
further
take
again.
an alcoholic one then, and I'll be done for sex?
No, I'm not suggesting that.
He's
Never said that once.
Yeah, why would you say that to the police as well? Like, we were just riffing there.
Yeah.
Like, that's a way to solve it if you're willing to go down that route. But you don't inform Hertfordshire's constabulary about the fucking plan.
Where's Hertfordshire? That's like middle of England, ain't it?
Yeah,
Damn. Damn. I was hoping that maybe this was like, far off in like Scotland. Jeez. And the fact that I keep forgetting that we're talking about this, like trying to find some things to help him and that.
Yeah.
But the fact is, he's still talking to the police about
He's
it.
telling the police, what if I steal it?
This guy would be the worst dude to have, like, help you bury your body.
Imagine him in a bank robbery.
Oh,
Fucking calling up the police. Oh, my mate's fucking parked on a double yellow line while we're robbing this bank. I want to dob him in.
or because someone else is parked on the double red line.
Yeah, someone else is
Trying
parked.
to
We
rob this
can't get
bank.
in front of the bank to rob it because this guy's parked like a dickhead on the double yellows.
Alright, so don't worry, we'll come down and assist you with that right away. Arrest him. Not a problem anymore. People never cease to amaze me.
It's amazing, isn't it? Like, let's finish this one off
Yeah,
because
go on.
I want to hear the end of this.
Then calmly. And if you don't get anywhere, take it up with
I
head
told
first.
not.
This isn't a police matter, I'm going to clear the line.
No, yes.
What did you say at the end then?
This is not a police matter, that's the end of the line. And then she put it down. He didn't get to say
Oh,
anything.
I'm in the line.
Yeah. She just fucking hung up on it.
As she should. Like, she stayed on that call probably longer than
Yeah.
her bosses would have liked her
Yeah,
to.
probably. There's people who are literally in situations where they're under serious duress or harm who need to talk to a police officer as soon as possible.
Yeah, they could be on
And
hold.
you're sitting there going like, well, I bought a gin and tonic and I didn't look at it first.
I bet they were in, like, proper,
It's
like...
in the alcohol section.
You just said it, and imagine in that moment what the cop must have been thinking.
yeah.
The person on the line,
Yeah.
and then they're realising, but also like it must take them a moment to clock on
Yeah.
what's going
Also,
on here.
You're in
It's
the
so
park.
weird.
You're in the park. You've already drunk one. How many fucking gin and tonics were you planning on having in the middle of the park on that day? Maybe
If
just
he cares this much about alcohol,
Yeah,
then I'm
exactly.
pretty sure he's got to be an alcoholic.
exactly. It's like maybe you should be having the zeros for the day, man. Maybe
Yeah.
just take it as a challenge
Maybe give
upon
it a
yourself.
try. Yeah, give it a
Yeah,
try.
yeah,
You never know. You might get some clarity and realise this was a dumb idea.
yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this all the time.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I figure this is obviously the level of kind of guy we're
Oh.
dealing with here.
Yeah.
Alcohol, like being an alcoholic to me is like the weirdest addiction of them all because I
It
just
is,
don't
yeah.
see how you don't feel.
Oh, you
crap
feel
all the
terrible all the
time.
time. And like I've dealt with alcoholics before.
Same.
And once they get to a certain point, it's like it's damaged a certain part of their brain.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, and sometimes permanently. You know,
Yeah,
and it
it
seems
does.
like they lose a lot of their ability to understand other people and empathise with them. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Any addicts is like that.
Yeah.
Addiction is extremely selfish.
it
when you
is.
think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Like any time that's why like, when people give people a pass, like I'm like, you don't just get a complete pass
no.
because you get addicted to things. I have an addictive nature, but that doesn't mean I can just go out and get addicted
And
to
also
everything.
pick your addiction.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you know.
Fill that hole with something.
Yeah, definitely. Like loads of people do it by going to the gym, or loads of people do it by smoking weed, or
That's it.
smoking cigarettes, or drinking coffee, or
For my brothers as well, where I'm moving to in Oxford, there's a 24-hour gym like within walking distance,
yeah,
banging.
Mate.
I'm actually gonna, anytime fitness.
100%. Yeah,
And Pure
100%.
Gym.
Pure
gonna-
Gym's good. I love me
Is
a
it?
Pure Gym.
I've
Yeah.
never been to that one, so
Pure Gym's pretty dope. All of their machines work for the most part. If it doesn't work, they'll put something on it. There's
Yeah.
a button to like press to call someone if there's like an emergency or anything. But for the most part,
24 hours. Well, I need that
yeah,
one.
yeah. For the most part, just don't do anything fucking stupid, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, me personally, I used
Yeah.
to do it anyway. Like
Yeah.
I was a gymmer before, remember?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I always have this good shape because
Yeah.
I have a good shape for it.
I've still got a bit. I've still actually got a little bit of peck here.
Yeah.
And I need to get back into the gym. And if I can get into this Royal Mail job, I shouldn't have said that. Have I? If I get into a job where I'm doing that shit, I'm walking around a lot, then I can just go to the gym for like the top half of me for the most part. You know, still do some squats and shit.
To put a top up. Yeah, if you're doing all that, you don't need to be doing the cardio on your legs and feet.
I might do some like heavy lifting with my legs, like
squats
some
and that.
squats and shit.
Squats
but I
good.
probably won't do like barbell squats anymore because I don't think they're good for my back.
Oh yeah.
I'll probably do like heavy dumbbell squats.
If you got painful back, then like my back is fine.
It helps you keep your body in a better posture if you're doing it with the dumbbells because you can like lean back further without something squashing you down.
I don't know if I have good posture, but I know I have no pain in my back ever.
I do get problems with my neck and my back, which means I feel I've got to be wary about it now. Yeah. And it's not like I'm trying to be a bodybuilder. So I don't need to be doing the specific squat set that like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger did during the 80s.
To work on all these specific things.
Yeah, I just need to do squats, like body weight squats essentially, but with some extra weight on there.
And I'll have like better like stuff now to target those areas if you really want to
I
anyway,
can do a
without
machine
damaging
as well. Yeah, machines are always there for a squat machine. You know?
What's that other stuff that's really
but
good
I think
as well?
free weights are really good for you as
I
well.
agree,
the balance stuff.
Yeah, because you have to get the technique and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes though actually the free weights that are kind of in a machine as well. Sometimes like the ones that go up and down.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And that, because then you can't mess yourself
and
up by having bad technique.
It's also really good at isolating a particular part of the muscle. So
it stops you like having any more chance that if you don't know what you're doing, doing it wrong.
If you're by yourself and you don't know what you're doing, don't do chest press with a barbell.
It's 2026. You got no excuse. Google it as you do it. YouTube it.
There's so many YouTube videos of everything you need to know. And also, if you're doing anything that requires you to drop a weight and catch it, don't do it.
What? How would you do that?
Yeah, right? Why would you do that?
What?
And yet I was in a gym at one point and there was a kid who was doing this thing where it was an exercise where he was leaning back like you would for like a quarter chest press with two dumbbells and he would lift it and then apparently the idea was to drop it and catch it.
Whoa.
And you know what that did? It meant he catched it and it's dislocated his shoulder and popped his fucking shoulder out. He was literally 3 feet next to me on my left when it happened. And I heard it happen and I looked around and I was like, oh, we need someone over here right now. And then I was talking to him like, I tore my ACL. Don't worry about it. You'll be back within a few months. You won't even realise it. But just make sure you get healthy.
He's going to have some pain.
He's going to have a lot of pain popping it back
my
in.
aunt,
and he is not going to be, using that for at least a month.
My aunt, and normally once you've done it once, it's going to keep happening.
Yep.
My aunt, she's older though, obviously. She had it happen once. I can't remember what it was.
But he saw that.
She's had it happen like 7 times since.
But he saw that shit on Instagram. Like,
that doesn't surprise me.
Follow the correct people.
Yeah.
Go online, research who knows
Don't
their
watch
shit.
a short.
And never take anything from TikTok or a short.
Yeah, you need to watch an actual. There's so many.
Someone who explains the mechanics of the body and why it's working.
Gives you a full plan, a full workout. Like that's what they all are. Like there's so many. Yeah. Like even if you're a big wrestling fan,
I used to use quite a lot. Athlete X was great.
If you're a big wrestling fan, there's a couple of channels. One particular one, Celtic Workout, which is done by a wrestler, and he's always doing different other wrestlers. Not techniques, but their full routine. Yeah. And obviously they're freaking, most of them professionals.
I do genuinely miss going to the gym. It was such a nice mentally clearing, thing to do. Where you sort of just have this list in front of you of all the exercises. You do your tally marks next to them for how many you've done.
Yeah.
And then you give it a big tick at the end of it on that exercise. And that tick always gave me a little dopamine hit.
Oh, you like, yeah.
That's how I kept myself going. Because you do each set and you scribble that down and you cross it out each time you've done it. So I used to have like...
I did that mentally more, so I know what you mean.
I always did it that way just so that I knew what I was doing and when I'd done it. Because each time I'd done one set, I'd cross out that set. Yeah,
I think it was easy for me because for a long period I was doing it with somebody else. There was two of us doing it together.
Yeah, I got obsessive with it though because I even had 2 different pens and I'd swap which pen was which one. So I'd have one was in blue and I'd write all the stuff I was going to do in blue, and then anything that I did over the top of that was in red. So I'd cross out in red, and if I did extra sets in red,
what do you mean over the top of it?
I'd cross them out, each one of the sets that I'd done using the red pen. And then when I got to it at the end, if I felt like doing an extra set, I'd draw the extra set in red.
Oh, okay.
So that I knew it was an extra set, not one of the ones I'd planned.
Yeah.
So that I could sort of look into it in the future and be like, I managed that many.
I mean, you could have just had 2 separate
No,
parts,
but then I'd swap it over on the next time. So I'd do red for the base part on the next one, and then cross it all out with blue.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you could just keep doing green. It just depends how much paper you got and all that. But no, that's obviously fine. That's cool.
I loved it.
I get what you're saying, like, because
Although
just
I never got
knowing
to the
you're
point.
going through the list is nice.
Yeah,
for me.
upsettingly, I never got to the point where I could do a pull-up. I think it might have
Really?
even been a mental block, because I was easily able to do the actual weight when I was sat at a machine, but I couldn't for some reason do the motion.
The core
when
as
I was,
well.
Yeah, I
You need
think
to have the core.
I didn't have a very strong core at the time. So
Yeah, and sometimes it's easier, I've noticed as well. I don't know why, this might be a mental thing too. If you start higher and then you're able to like go and then go down, like, but if you jump and you've got to instantly pull yourself up.
that was the hardest bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And all the different ways of doing it, I think that's the easiest way.
There's people who put bands underneath them and stuff like that, but I'm not getting whacked in the bollocks.
Yeah,
I've seen so many videos like that end with someone getting whacked in the bollocks.
There's a way to I can't remember what it is now. There's a way where you can have like assisted pull-ups.
Yeah.
I think there might be a machine for it. I'm not sure actually.
There is,
Yeah.
And you can like take a percentage off or whatever or something.
It'll just have
A certain amount of
different
weight.
weights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a
Counterweight.
isn't it? Yeah.
Because I used to go to gym group one.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's good. I think it is good for people. I'm starting to, with everything that's happened, I'm starting to fall out with drugs a bit at the moment.
Yeah.
Or just more like your mind-altering stuff, just because.
Yeah.
I say that, like, bud is still low-level that.
Yeah.
It's just I don't need it at the moment. I think my frame of mind is good right now, so I'm staying in that.
I'm still using my medical stuff.
Yep.
And I don't think I've really needed anything else more than what I've been subscribed. So that's a pretty good situation. to
That's
be.
sweet, yeah. So you're actually able to be honest and they actually did it for you.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And I feel pretty legit at the moment with that.
I will do once I get to that point. Obviously, mine's just been
Delayed a
bit. For some reason, man, because I need to have the ID, I thought passports were so much cheaper than they are.
Yeah, no, they're not cheap.
No, they're really not. So I might look at something else because I don't. But then again, though, we could go somewhere within a few
if you
years.
get a
comedy.
passport, we could go to Amsterdam and do some comedy nights.
This is what I'm thinking, man. They got like open mics. Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, see, in that
They've
case,
got like
I'm gonna have
5.
to, because
We could go there for a week and do a set almost every night.
Because I need ID either way now. I need to get photo ID.
Yeah.
And it's like, I swear, like, some of the other stuff anyway is like 60 quid for like a provisional, probably, something like that. I saw something that was around 60, so, or it might have been citizen, I don't know. Citizen cards are crap, though, because they don't get accepted in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Passports, it's like, you don't have to worry in other countries because it's a freaking passport.
Yeah.
Don't lose it, but...
It's a good thing to have.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. It was like basically £100.
Yeah, it's worth it. It is worth it.
Yeah.
And like it's really cheap to get over to Amsterdam as well. It's like 50 quid sometimes if you get a really shitty flight in advance.
And like I said, I literally have to anyway to be able to get money.
And then
until
it's
I'm
just
in a
about
better
getting
position.
somewhere to sleep. And like there's dirt cheap hotels
Hostels,
and hostels as well.
yeah. Or what the middle kind of ones I hear of, hostels or something. There's like a
Hostel, yeah.
Hostel.
The one that I went to was literally called the Hostel, and it was literally a double bed in like a little cubicle with enough room to like change either side.
Yeah.
And one room's bed was on top, and one room's bed was underneath in like an L shape.
Oh, I see.
It was really
like
weird. But it was a nice place to sleep. You know,
Yeah.
you slept really well.
Bit better as long as I would pay a bit extra to not be in a room with people I don't know.
Yeah.
But even then, if they were sound, then I'd be alright with it. But you don't know.
You don't know until you get there. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is not really worth the risk.
Yeah, you could be getting stabbed. You never hear about it happening, but that might be to protect.
But there are also there are cheap hotels out there at certain times because like they have
compared to here.
Yeah, there are also moments where it's like really cheap because there's like less tourism at like the winter time. But there's more people who are likely to be there.
So it'd be cheaper in the winter then.
Yeah. But there's more people who are likely to be there who are going to want to be inside and watching a show at the winter. So that
makes sense.
Works for us.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, then it's been decided. I'll get a passport in that case.
Yeah.
Obviously, I won't get it on the sped up version.
Oh yeah, no need to do that.
Yeah, takes like 4 weeks or so, I think, something like that.
They always come quicker.
No.
Literally every time I've done it, it's come within about like a week and a half.
I'm assuming. I swear. the evil hippie guy did that at one point, and he just had to go for like a meeting with somebody to kind of.
Oh, sometimes they do want you to confirm.
That's fine. Like, because I was wondering, like, how are they going to like confirm it to me?
Yeah.
Whether it'll be like a photo that you have to give to somebody to
if
sign.
I can recommend anything, don't get your photo done at a photo booth. They're shit.
Okay.
Get your photo done at a photo place, like one of the places that sells like photographs and things like that. Because literally, I walked in. This guy was like, "Oh, what do you want? What are you looking for?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'd like a passport photo." And he was like, "Yep, go sit over there." And he was like, "Just sort your hair out there, because
it's
obviously
gotta be out the way.
they know what you're looking for." I sorted my hair out a little bit. I sat there. He like fiddled with the lights a little bit, got it just right, and I have got a stellar fucking passport photo, mate. I genuinely don't mind handing my passport to people now, because I'm like, yeah, look at that fine ass son of a bitch. That's me.
I mean, I kind of feel like that when I look at any photo of me, though. To be fair,
Yeah.
Like,
but it's going to give you that extra shine, mate.
Yeah,
it's gonna take you from like, your average movie star to a George Clooney. There's going to be that twinkle in the eye, son.
Yeah. Or young Brad Pitt,
Mm-hmm.
rather than George Clooney, like a Troy H.
I think I'd rather be a young George Clooney. I feel I've got a George Clooney.
Actually, if you're Brad Pitt, you got to go with you got to be with Angelina Jolie, and I learned that she mouth kisses her brother.
Her brother, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
For a long time. And Wayne Brady, the guy who now owns Birmingham, the football player. He not his brother, but
not
his
Wayne
son.
Brady, is it? It's something.
Sorry, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Wayne Brady's the improvised guy. He's black.
The what? Oh yeah. He was in How About Your Mother, or anything. His brother, yeah. Tom Brady, yeah. Sorry, he was getting a massage, some live stream thing, and he was getting some, I don't know, sport massage or something, and then his kid walked in asking for something. He was like probably like 10, 12, something like that. And he was like essentially saying, "What's in it for me?" and that, and it made him like he got his kiss from him, but it was a long time.
Right.
He was like, that's the debate about it. It's like, was that too long? As a father myself to two boys, I say yes.
Yes.
It was too long.
Yes, it's too long.
It was weird, man. It was so strange. That's the guy who's now going to be owning Birmingham City Football Club, and will essentially probably be the richest man in Birmingham City, who isn't actually in Birmingham City, because why would he?
It's not like he's going to be here all the time, is he?
At all, really.
No, he's just going to own it from a distance. And occasionally turn up on like the occasional month.
Probably get like a helicopter so he doesn't actually have to go through the city.
Yeah.
When he's got his new building that feels like an American building to him.
Yeah.
Mate, don't get me wrong, I get it. Like we said, man, this this city be. Whew.
It'd be. Oof.
Yeah, and the country is not much better too, but it's better than this city in particular.
Yeah, Birmingham is not what it used to be. Like when I was a kid, we used to get on the train to go to Birmingham because it was like a place to go. Like we used to go and like walk around the Bull Ring, and there were all the interesting things to look at. There was all the good shops. There were great cinemas. There were clubs and stuff that you could go to in the evening, and it was great. There were so many enormous Chinese buffets. I lost my fucking mind.
Big wok.
Yeah, dude.
Cheap. Even the cheap ones are alright.
And it was delicious, and they had a giant chocolate fucking fountain in there.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Holy fuck, son. First time I'd ever just got like skewered a bunch of marshmallows and went, that's mine.
Only people who used to go there with like bags full of like empty plastic tubs. Get like a bunch of food to take home.
It was so good, man. It was so good. But now...
It just feel like it's the end of Birmingham.
It doesn't feel like people want to go there.
No, they don't.
No.
It doesn't feel like that. They don't.
Yeah, people don't go to Birmingham unless they have to go to Birmingham.
Yeah, they're still trying to fancy it up a load, but it's like, it's fancier when you go on the way into Birmingham for Digbeth. When you get to Birmingham, it's suddenly like, we're not trying anymore with this. We know. We know what it is.
You're here now.
Yeah.
We've got your money.
Yeah,
back to park. And that cost you a fortune, so you're not going anywhere.
That's a good... Yeah, no, actually, it is literally like that. On the way in, it's so much nicer.
Oh, and by the way, you drove through and you've driven a diesel that was built in 2009, so you owe us 15 quid.
I will say as well, another example of how much has changed. So this would have been like, I don't know, around like, 15 years ago or so, when I was banding. Even then... Birmingham was known for a great music scene, like amateur music and everything. So many pubs that had dedicated music rooms.
Oh yeah,
I never ever saw stand-up comedy. Legitimately, never saw anything for stand-up comedy, but always saw music stuff. Even before I was in a band myself.
Yeah.
But now I I don't see any of it anymore.
No.
I don't hear it
When
anymore.
I was a kid, there
and
was...
the pubs, so many of the pubs are shut anyway. I'm
Yeah.
like, where would they do it anyway?
When I was a kid and I was in a band, there was like 4 or 5 battles of the bands that would be going on throughout the year.
Yeah.
And the one that I did was at Cox's Yard, which was like a professional level gig. My dad played there as a professional musician on multiple occasions. It was like one of their gigs to do on the routine, right?
Yeah.
And it was a complete legit professional place in Stratford-upon-Avon that would run a battle of the bands, like, and it was like running for like months on end because it was so many bands, and it was every like Wednesday or something like that. They'd have like 6 bands on, and they'd get the best winner to then go into the next round. And then when it got all the way to the top, there was a guy who ran Cox's Yard who also had a mini record label, and he'd start getting you out there touring and stuff like that with some small bands. And like that was a thing that was not just in Stratford, but in like Redditch and in like
I couldn't think in my head where that was.
There's so many places that were doing that, and now virtually nothing. It's all like go online and put your music online, and if people like it, then we'll talk.
That's the main way, like through that kind. Yeah, it is. And then once you've got the numbers, and it's like so many bands. If that would have been the way, like through the 70s, 80s, 90s, would have never.
But also, there's loads of bands
anywhere.
who are incredibly musically talented who don't like or can't understand how to do their things, or even just are good at it and just don't happen to get viral for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, I've had to put a lot of work in over the last like half a year to try and get better at that stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm not good at it.
No, I'm shit at that stuff.
Yeah, our generation and beyond.
Yeah,
we're not made for social media.
No. No, but the generation just below us, they grew up in it.
Exactly, yeah.
And to them, it seems so much more natural than it is to me. Because, like, to me, it was always like, don't put yourself out there as like this all-stomping, like motherfucking, like champion at everything you do. You like that would seem like you were big-headed and a bit of a.
Oh,
dickhead.
you mean in general?
Yeah.
I was never like that.
Representation, but like
never like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Now that
I mean, I was cocky.
Yeah, I know, but to me, I never was. But like that was sort of felt like it was part of the culture. Like the British culture was like, oh no, don't make a big deal out of yourself, because otherwise you're a bit of a dickhead.
Yeah,
you know. But
I would acknowledge that.
Yeah. But like that seems to have disappeared entirely. Now it's like the bigger a dickhead you are, the better.
It's
like
true.
There's people doing like
people don't realise what I realised when I was younger.
Yeah, there was a story my dad told me about near where he lives that had happened recently. A bunch of lads who were streaming on fucking like Rumble or Kick or something like that were deliberately driving the wrong way down a motorway.
Oh, I've seen some of these things. Yeah,
and caused a head-on collision with a woman who was just driving along with her kid.
There's a bunch of messed up things as well, like you don't hear about a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and probably kind of good and bad, because sometimes when you hear about them more, it does deter people from doing stuff. Because
but at some point, there's also fucking idiots who go, that's a
good idea. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, both sides of it, and it, like, I don't know which would be better out of the two, so.
It's hard to say.
I know I'm like president style.
It would just be nice if people were able to think one step beyond what their action is.
No.
You know?
That'd be crazy.
Maybe try 2 or 3 steps ahead if you can handle it. 1 step ahead is not enough.
They could not play chess.
Yeah, no. You need to think about consequences of actions, people.
Oh, yeah, well, once again, that does not happen.
Yeah, I know. It's mad.
Yeah, people are kind of crazy. Like, you had that young actress like died like the other day as well, the one from Heroes.
Oh yeah, Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah.
Actually, even as well before that, you had a Jason Arday guy.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so dumb.
What's the
I've
video
still
about
seen
again?
people trying to defend it.
Well, now as soon as he killed himself, suddenly everyone's like. Before they were like, oh, you're making it up, you ain't no professor, boo, you should be on a register. Yeah. And now as soon as he killed himself, they're like, R.I.P. Professor Arday.
Yeah.
Like,
a big loss for the community. No, it isn't.
What community?
And they're like, he was a professor, you show him some respect. He lied on his PhD and plagiarised it.
So what was all that? Because I missed a lot of the explanation.
So
of
he
what
plagiarised
happened.
all of his PhD stuff.
Hmm.
He plagiarised.
What's that mean?
So his
I know plagiarising means he
his
copied
doctorate.
it.
Basically, you have to create a thesis for your doctorate.
Okay.
And then you produce evidence on your thesis
Okay.
that then, if it's proven or disproven, either way, it goes through a board, and they see if you've done enough work and enough research to be considered a doctor.
And if you understand it
and
enough.
if you understand the concept, and if you've developed something from it, I think
like a
that's
load
part of it as well.
It's like a load of essay projects and stuff.
You have to develop the field in some way to get your doctorate. Essentially,
Yeah,
you're
or-
at the pinnacle. You know.
Yeah, I mean, not
So-
everybody is going to be doing that,
Yeah,
though.
but what Jason Arday did is he took a load of other people's statistics, fucking told people they were his and that he'd gone around and got them himself, and then made up his conclusions based upon that, while also plagiarising other people's words to do that.
Damn.
He then also created an autobiography, which he plagiarised, where he said
Oh, I
that he
remember
couldn't
saying that,
talk
yeah.
before the age of 11, that he was a fucking a child prodigy, that he'd got fucking multiple different deadly diseases along the way that he'd somehow overcome through being a genius, that after his PhD doctorate had been like a little bit seen dodgy, he somehow managed to get amnesia and forgot all of his doctorate after
good.
brain trauma. Oh yeah. He had loads of claims where he was attacked in racist incidents that there is no proof of whatsoever, despite
Just
the
a
fact
small
that
lot.
he says he tells the university and the police, neither of which have any proof of the matters.
You think he would just lie and tell them?
Yeah, it literally it goes on and on and
I didn't realise it was
and
quite
on.
that level.
It literally does not stop. The more you look into it, the more he has plagiarised and the more he has lied
He is
about.
just a.
And people are going like, "Oh, it's such a loss. Everyone should feel so sorry for him." No, he should have just, as we said last time, bucked the fuck up, waited, taken his fucking licks in the public
Yeah, and
sphere,
just chilled out a bit.
chilled out for about 10 years, and then someone in Hollywood would come along and say, "We want to make a movie about
Man,
you,"
definitely.
and then he can fucking retire.
I'd watch that film.
Yeah,
That'd be.
and they'd make him look
They
like
still
the
will.
good guy in it.
They still might.
Yeah.
It's just he won't be paid.
He won't
now.
be paid now. Yeah.
But I know there's already been I saw last week sometime.
Yeah.
What day was Saturday? Maybe beginning of the week. Sorry.
Yeah.
There'd already been like 40k raised for him, for his family. You know. I'm like, yeah, where
I
the
mean-
fuck's my money in that case? Fuck them. give us money to have. Fucking
I
hell.
mean, I don't mind them giving some money to the family to deal with like funeral costs or whatever, but
yeah,
like 40
that's
grand
what I'm
seems
saying.
like
It's a lot. Yeah. Give me $2,000 of that.
Yeah.
Mr. Arday's family.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. We can make that stretch further than you can make a
But
40 grand
honestly,
stretch.
my God, like I don't feel good when someone dies. By the way, I want to make that clear.
Oh, it's a good job
Yeah.
you mentioned that.
I don't feel good that Jason Arday did this, but he is not a person that I feel drastically sorry
Well,
for.
because of recent stuff, like,
Yeah.
we are not going to have sympathy for him.
No,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, ugh.
it's so stupid. This guy could have just taken his fucking L, which is a well-deserved L,
Very.
and just
Very.
waited it out, and you would have been fine.
You would have been like, it's been like months, hadn't it, at the most?
Yeah,
It's just mentalness.
yeah.
It's like, I
And
don't.
it's a huge story. You
Yeah.
like, no one has lied as much as you and got caught for fucking decades.
If he hadn't got caught,
this
he never
is
would have got.
catch me if you can levels of
yeah,
lying.
it really is.
It really is.
Like, he could be famous for showing how broken the system was,
Yeah.
that he was able to do that.
Yeah.
And
And he
without
could have even
evidence.
potentially advised fucking MI5 or whatever it is on how other people could be doing this
Yeah,
shit.
and all the different universities as
Yeah.
well.
And he could have
Man.
he could have done a TED talk.
Yeah,
He could have gone on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, if that Jordan Belfort can, then he
Yeah,
definitely could. He would
definitely.
have been definitely invited to Joe Rogan.
I definitely.
He would have loved that. Oh man, it's just craziness.
I get it. Like, oh, I feel sad because I got caught. But at the same time, dude, you did it.
You're not expecting
You
that
did all
could
the
have happened.
stupid shit. Yeah.
Like, how did he not like prepare that and think that?
Yeah.
And why? If he lied that much anyway, I'm surprised he cared that much.
I know.
Like, or just like his image, and he's like narcissistic,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's got to be a full-blown narcissist.
Yeah, it must
Yeah.
have been. I'm guessing there's not anything anywhere where they were talking to him anyway, because of how quick it happened.
I think there's multiple interviews with him from before.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
found out, but nothing after.
that wouldn't have been too, and they wouldn't have been asking about that stuff. You probably see him lying though, at least. You could probably see videos of him lying.
Yeah, but honestly, just what a fucking stupid thing to be so fucking naive that he's never gonna get caught as well. And not only that, like he sued people who claimed that all of this stuff was true. He tried to sue them. And at some point, like Cambridge University,
saying that he was lying.
Yeah, and Cambridge University tried to sue people because of it as well. It's like, fuck you people.
Well, maybe that was part of it too. He knew he was going to be liable for a lot of money now because of that.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think realistically, actually, if you get through a lawsuit and you win it, like in court or anything,
I mean, they probably
the
say that you can't pay off any more or whatever it is, because that would be fucked up.
But that's the thing. No, a lot of, I suppose, no. Actually, when you sue someone, it's more about proving you did the thing that they're saying. Yeah. Whereas in court, like your general court case, guilty or not guilty, it's actually not about that.
They would inevitably have to go back to court.
Not necessarily, because it's not necessarily about that, though. I'm saying because the idea of court is you both get a chance to argue the facts. The other side really should have realised that and brought that evidence forward.
You could still appeal, though. You could still
potentially
appeal.
How long it's been.
Yeah.
Depends how long it's been.
Yeah,
but,
I suppose, yeah.
Most of the time, you know what it's like, those kind of things. Never changes. And I get that logic. I'm like, why didn't the other guys find it?
I hate how stupid that whole story ended up being.
Yeah, it was just silliness all around.
It was such a dumb story that ended in such a stupid way. It's an absolute moron.
Cambridge, London, is it?
Yeah, Cambridge University.
Oh, that's why they need the 40 grand in, to be fair. London prices. They need it. They're not going to be much off.
Man. I don't think it's London. It's close to London. But
yeah. A lot more close to London than maybe Oxford, say.
Yeah.
But I say that I've been trying my hardest over these last week or something to figure out the geography of it more.
Right.
Apparently, I can't even remember now. I think I'll get it wrong. There's a closer park and ride to you than the one we go to.
Yeah, but I just like that one.
Yeah, that's why I put that. And it seems like a shorter bus ride as well. From no, I mean the one we go to seems like a shorter bus ride.
Oh right. I like it. I do like my little walk down.
Nah, it's cool. Like we'll have to be we'll have to figure out a lot more walks.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be. I did see before there being a bunch of different, even not just open mic nights, but actual legitimate comedy clubs.
Yeah, there's clubs there. Yeah.
That's. Wow.
Yeah, if you can get seen and get some traction, you can get onto those.
You can get a 5-minute video. That's the kind of thing you want.
Yeah.
Like I really need to get that video onto the Opus thing and get the subtitles on it because that will make it so much better.
Yeah, there is also Banbury because there's the Attic in Banbury, which I used to do when it was run by someone else. I don't know who runs it now, but
Banbury's not far. I keep getting trained to there.
That's a real good one.
Okay.
That's a lovely little room as well. Like it's not a huge amount of seats. But it is a really nice place. It's the place where I first met a guy called Nate Kitch, who is.
I recognise that name slightly.
Yeah, he's taken off, man. He's doing like real good shows in Edinburgh. He's doing his own touring like little show here and there as well.
It's nice to see people doing it.
And literally, I saw him doing like one of his first few sets as well. Like he hadn't been doing it for very long, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know if people are gonna get it." And he went on after me, and he just fucking ripped the room apart. And I was like, "Mate, you are something special. Yeah. You're gonna get somewhere. Don't you worry about that, son."
And you just get more and more comfortable, man. You figure out how to do it. It's more your own style as well, ain't it? You do it very differently.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have obviously very similar. We feel that nothing's kind of off limits, especially some stuff is actually off limits. That's
some things. I have a very strict moral compass.
Yeah, same.
I know what my morality is, but I will not have you tell me what my morality should be.
That's exactly what I've always said. Yeah. I will do the stuff that I think is okay, and if I don't think it's acceptable, I won't do it.
Yes.
Then I'm not going on any of your shit.
Yeah.
Although sometimes I don't think blackface. I don't think there should be anything wrong with blackface. Sometimes in certain contexts, but I still wouldn't do it.
They did it in It's Always Sunny, and it was sort of done in that way to make the person who was doing it seem like an idiot.
Yeah.
That was the whole point,
exactly.
Yeah. Like there's certain instances like that where it makes sense, where it should be sort of allowable.
Yeah.
But also, like at the same time,
you're taking the piss out of people to do it.
Yeah. But ultimately, to me, it's like I personally don't like the idea of doing that if it was me.
Yeah, and mainly because I know it does upset other people, and I don't want to upset the audience. That's the opposite of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's not the point. I'm trying to push it. I'm trying to get to the edge, but I don't want to go over the edge and just make people hate it.
Yeah, you don't just want to start, like, way over there.
Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah.
Right, we should probably finish this now because of the time to prepare. We could talk on for longer, I think, but...
Yeah, I don't... I think for some reason now, about 2 hours seems to be, like, how far we go.
Yeah.
Like, mentally, it seems to, like, have locked in as, like, now it feels like we're about ready to rock.
Yeah, I've got, like, a bunch of more things. Like, did you know that...
If you got more...
because we had a little hiatus.
We don't have any fucking reason to be going anywhere soon.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we had plans for the evening, but those are not going to be happening anymore because the people here there are probably not going to be our vibe.
Yeah, prodigy.
Yeah.
Dana White was having some interview. I think it was on Sun Sports, one of them ones, or something like that. One of those tabloids.
Dana having an interview is always interesting because he always says something that's weird.
Well, or something interesting as well, because this is more on the interesting side about the UK.
Okay.
They were asked. It was the boxing thing. They were asked if they were going to have. Why didn't they have ring goals at the? Round goals. I think they're called ring goals. The ones that hold the round card. Why didn't they have them at the event? They said in UK you're only allowed to have ring goals in like bikinis and stuff too, if you have ring boys.
Oh God. And I'm sorry, but ring boy. Not a good name.
Does not sound like a good name.
Does not sound like someone who is presenting a plaque on a boxing match. Sounds like someone who is taking money and putting their butthole against the glory hole.
Because I think any guy that would actually do that.
Where's my ring boy?
Oh God. There was a.
It sounds like something a dirty fucking perverted pirate would have on his ship. There's not been any women around for years. Bring me my ring boy.
Oh, it actually does. They had a scandal where a lot of people high up in the wrestlers in like the 80s or something in wrestling kept abusing the ring boys.
Yeah. Oh God.
And it feels the same thing now.
Yeah. No, I don't want ring boys, and I think the vast majority of women don't want ring boys.
No, there was a woman who was interviewing, and she was like, huh?
Ugh.
Because I was thinking it's like any guy that would actually do that, they ain't going to be like wanting to see how they're looking at, because they'll probably be gay.
Yeah, also to me, it feels very similar to the whole thing of like Peter Dinklage saying there shouldn't be any dwarfs playing dwarf roles. Because that's just typecasting all dwarves that they're only able to play dwarf roles.
Amazing.
And a bunch of dwarves are like, that's the only money we get, asshole.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? This feels like a very similar thing. There's a lot of like hot bimbo-ish girls out there who don't have a lot going on in their head, or maybe they do and they need to like fund their education or something, but they also just happen to be hot.
Yeah.
And like, this is a good way for them to get a load of money. It's an easy job. They just have to wear a bikini and hold a plaque up and have a load of people go, way as they go past.
Yeah.
And
like Heidi or Kill Tony.
And exactly. And now that's been removed from them. They can't do that anymore. And instead, they just have to sit there and do a stupid job in W.H. Smith's or something.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, you okay? Cat being weird. Don't worry. Yeah.
He launched that thing, man.
But yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
totally.
like that's a legitimate form of money for these people that has now been removed.
Yeah, unless they find ring boys too.
Yeah.
And can you just have ring, like, trans boys? That might be a way around it. I don't think people will want to see it. Just necessarily. Your average guy that watches boxing.
Just fucking, what's his name now? Oh. What's his name?
I don't know what you're
From the Odyssey.
Oh, Elliot Page.
Elliot Page just walking through. Topless.
Fucking fake abs and all.
They say our spray on abs look fake.
Talking about that, have you seen it's like 3, I think, NBA stars that are threatening the WNBA, the women's basketball.
Oh my God!
With legal action if they don't draft them.
You did mention that when we were at the gig, and I had no idea about it.
Yeah. Fully threatening legal action if they don't draft them.
Jesus.
And I'm assuming, I am only assuming that is to make a point. Or to get money. Either way, though, I mean, nothing wrong with taking advantage of the system. I'll go there.
Well,
as long as you're not actually want to play basketball with the women so that you can just destroy them all.
I think that's kind of the point, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but whether they actually will do it, do you know what I mean? They might just get drafted and then just be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, see if they will play them in a match. As soon as they play them, that's it.
Yeah.
They just, like, retire then or something from it. That would be fine. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have an issue with that at all.
Man.
Just to make the point.
Yeah, yeah.
To make the point.
Yeah.
Other than that...
They should just call it quits and do, like, a test. You know, they should just get a load of, like, trans athletes and get them to do a team and get a load of the the non-trans athletes, get them to do a team, and then just literally, like, do that with multiple different teams on multiple different games against multiple different, like, matchups, and just look at what the statistics tell you.
Issue with that, I think, is, though, from what I've heard, there was nowhere
There's
near
not
enough.
that many trans.
Yeah, there's nowhere near enough
players.
to do that.
Yeah.
I have seen, like, versions of it in, like, the Olympics and stuff where there are, like, trans people in there. Yeah. Obviously, if you're going from man to woman, if you're going from woman to man, then you're not going to have all the benefits as much, so that's not bothered about as much.
Yeah, people don't worry about that as much.
Because you're at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But the other way, when you go from a guy becoming a man,
it's like
becoming a woman.
There was a person I used to listen to because they were on a podcast. It was the Jimquisition. Now, Jim Sterling used to be called Jim Sterling, is now called Stephanie Sterling. They transitioned over. But the thing is, there's a friend that they've got called Laura K. Buzz. Now, she's a good journalist. She's also trans, but she plays roller derby with a bunch of women. Now, to me, it's basically like rugby on.
Oh, she's trans.
Rollerblades, yeah.
Okay.
And to me, it does feel a little bit like, I don't know what your advantage is. And if you do have a big advantage, I worry that it is a little bit unfair. Now,
I want to see.
Do I know enough about the information? I don't, because I've also seen a John Oliver episode where they watch it and they very much downplay how much of an effect it has.
Well, it depends on the person,
and
because
it depends
some
on the
guys
person,
are not strong anyway in any manner.
100%. And there's also things that happen by you taking estrogen that it weakens over time. So you've got a bigger frame and potentially you've got to lift more stuff with it. Yeah. But it still seems a little bit weird to me. And I do want to know what the effect is. Yeah. And I would like to study that as much as possible if we could, so that we could come to a definitive answer for it. And it may even be it's sport by sport basis. You know?
It definitely is.
It probably is. That's what I think. But like, we still need to know what that is. Yeah. We still need to know.
They have done it like to certain points, obviously, with the Olympics and that, because there have been people in the Olympics at this point now. Yeah. But it's still such a small amount. Like, you know, when it comes to an actual scientific experiment, it probably wouldn't be anywhere near.
Enough, it's not a big enough.
Big enough pool to get answers from. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Testing group, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's going to be very hard, and I suppose more and more time goes by, obviously more and more people are doing it just because you hear about it more. But there's been a bunch of recalls as well. I saw
recalls,
for different foods.
Oh.
I picked out a few of the crazy ones that I thought were kind of mental. Asda and Morrison's, because of how quiet they keep it too. You have to like really look at the notifications on the news and go into them and look through. Otherwise, you'd never know. You'd think that they'd put, like, I suppose if it's already in... They should put things like, you know, where the pasta meals were to say this. If you haven't seen it online, or if you're older, and you know. Yeah. Asda and Morrison's recall pasta meals due to them including Listeria monocytogenes. Which
the fuck are those?
They can, I don't know what they are, but they can cause full flu symptoms that can be bad enough to even lead to meningitis.
What?
Yep. And don't think it's only humans that get by. Actually, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it's kind of mental.
Hang on, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's just, you know, like
a chicken pasta can give you fucking meningitis.
Not normally, but these particular ones, yeah.
That's fucked.
And it's so quiet that they keep it. They just recall them quietly. Don't tell the people that have actually probably
Because
already eaten
there's
it.
going to be people who do not see that recall.
Bunch of people.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. They should put it up in the place where they bought it from.
That should be
'cause they're
like
more likely
number
to go
one
back.
news story on every fucking news platform.
And even if, you're like, oh, well, I don't care about people. If you don't care about people, you probably care about dogs.
Yeah.
There's this dog food company called Years or something, I think it was. Something like that.
A fancy food company.
Have you seen this one?
Yeah, we were talking about
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
That are turning dogs blind. Their food.
Blinded your dog by giving it food.
I did read somewhere.
That's exactly what you want as an owner.
I did read somewhere that the actual way they blind them, it's not actually attacking the eyes. It's making so you can't lift the eyelids for some reason. You can't open your eyes.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not really any better, is it?
No.
So it's got to be some kind of facial paralysis or something.
Yeah,
there,
that's
like,
horrific.
Yeah. So yeah, not really the kind of thing you want.
Why the fuck are the people? What the fuck? How hard is it to make food that doesn't kill the animal intended to eat it?
Tricky, apparently. quite tricky. There's obviously a lot of them are normally just like they forgot to include something on the label, an allergen thing.
Yeah, I mean that's happened with Pret a Manger so many times.
Yeah.
Like Pret are bad for it. If you have any kind of allergens, stay the fuck away from that place.
I have heard a few stories actually about them back in the day.
Yeah.
You don't know how many are true, but there normally is some fire to the smoke.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. No, there was
And
a
I want the
story about
smoke.
it where a woman had eaten a bagel or something from Pret a Manger, and they didn't mention that they put sesame, like crushed up into the fucking dough.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, someone ate it, and they had a horrible allergic reaction, and they died.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Pretty much that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that kind of thing's fucked up.
The fact that company is still going is shocking after that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Should have had a big payout.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they had family to do it. Because if not, then I don't even know if they would get sued afterwards. Surely something would.
Yeah.
Food agency, they have to do something.
Did you see? Oh no, because you didn't go to the cinema when you went to see when you saw Spider-Man. You saw that through a perfectly legal way of
perfectly
seeing it.
reputable source.
Yeah. When I went to see The Odyssey, there was a trailer for a film by Ridley Scott, and it's called The Dog Stars, which is a weird name for a movie.
I think I've seen that advertised. I haven't watched the trailer.
So basically, it looks like it's a post-apocalyptic thing where these people are all trying to get to a location, and they've got like a shitty little plane to get there. There's a dog involved, so there's going to be a problem there.
It's not the one where they're walking.
No, they're flying, and they are walking as well at certain points. But it's got Josh Brolin in it, Guy Pearce, and two like newcomers from what I can tell. And I mean, it looks like a pretty good film, all things considered. And it was filmed in IMAX, but it's like, Dog Stars, really? Does that make you want to watch the film? The Dog Stars.
It just make me kind of interested in what is that about.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, if I saw it up, I would probably assume that it was like... If I just saw, like without the rating just upon a thing, I would probably assume it's like a kid's film.
To me, for some reason, I think it's like something that would be like the Lake House or something like that. Like a really long, drawn-out drama.
Oh, really?
Not the action film it's trying to be.
Oh, it's an action film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ridley Scott, it doesn't do much action. It's normally
Ridley
a bit
Scott
more.
does Gladiator and stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually.
Gladiator, fucking Gladiator 2, fucking...
If you can do Gladiator 2, he'll do anything.
Yeah, that one with Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Shutter Island, is that? No, I don't know which one it is.
I can't remember.
I'm saying that like I know that it might be. It's just the first film of his that came to my mind, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right, I think that might be all the majority on my subject. Other than the fact that next year is going to be hotter than this year, they pretty much confirmed.
Yeah, the second El Nino is coming, and it's going to be a Godzilla El Nino from what everyone says, which immediately makes me think, really, is that the terminology that we're using now in an official news broadcast?
Mm-hmm. There was a man. Oh, that was something else. There was a man living in a billboard in an American city.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I thought these were together then. This is what I thought I was reading.
Right.
There was a man living in a billboard in an American city, and they found over 50 decomposing bodies at his funeral home in Chicago.
Like the two are connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah, that dude living in a fucking billboard is quite funny if you've seen the video of it.
No.
He's literally just walking.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
It's got a little like house setting in it. He's just walking around brushing his fucking teeth.
So silly.
So fucking
There
silly.
was some Chinese rocket that I saw that exploded like 90 seconds after it shot up.
I mean, the Chinese rockets aren't very good.
The people were cheering like it was a firework. I'm like, I feel like it was supposed to do it, and everyone else was just getting confused because they were not like horrified.
They weren't complaining at all.
Well, you'd be thinking that usually you'd expect people on it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe this was just shut up in it.
Maybe it was just people they didn't like.
Maybe. True. Yeah, it was meant to do it, and it was just the most expensive execution ever. I mean, if Tesla, if Elon Musk one day, was put to death,
Oh, that'd be the way to do it.
that'd be the way that he's
Yeah.
like, well, I can put the money in, I'll do it with my own stuff, yes.
You know what it would be? It would be a guillotine, right? But a reverse guillotine that goes up, right? And he'd be at the top of it, just over the hang, right? And then they'd have a cable running from the guillotine all the way up to one of his rockets, and the cable is so long that it only finishes as it goes out of the atmosphere.
No. But it's still fast because it only goes at that point.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
got to wait there for ages.
Yeah, and then it goes at like Mach 8.
There we go.
Oh dear. Right, is there anything else? I think that's basically it. isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
We've
I
been
think.
doing some comedy. We've been out and about making our fellow humans laugh their faces.
Yep, laugh
Yes.
out their face holes.
Laugh out the face. It is the best place to laugh. Don't go laughing out your butthole. That's
Well,
a
no.
very different thing.
Feels interesting if you're having sex and ladies laugh at their badges.
That's fun.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Not about fun, but it's interesting.
You can fart out. You can laugh out your butthole as well. It's like when you laugh while you need to fart.
Oh right, yeah.
And the fart happens as you sort of
Yeah,
as you're laughing.
you
The
stifle
fart,
the
fart, fart,
you
fart.
stifle the
Yeah.
mouth laugh,
Yeah.
and then it comes out the bottom.
Yeah, it comes out the butthole.
Yeah.
Because the butt is the happiest of all of the human orifices.
They're best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best hole.
Yeah,
Out of our 7, it's the best.
it is the best. Yeah. So keep that in mind as you go forward. The best hole is the butthole.
Wait, what the- oh yeah, 7. Yeah, the mouth. Yeah. Otherwise, anyway.
The best hole is the butthole, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening. This has been Squishy Logic.
And look after yourself. Much love.
Keep
Auf
it
Wiedersehen.
Keep it squishy, Carl.
Oh yeah, and keep it